It's backwards.
Hi. Hey.
Loaded Jokers!
It's Loaded Jokers!
It's the Jokers.
The
Loaded.
It's me, Mystios, aka mitosis, the division of cells. I had to look that up.
You're a smart boy.
I'm dividing your head from your body.
The Loaded Jokers. The Joded...
Yes.
Yeah, we're live.
Hey. Hi.
I'm as live as ever.
Stop.
I'm live. Yeah.
So hello, and welcome to a very special post-wedding edition of Loaded Jokers.
We're all fancy. We fancy as fuck.
The classic.
She fancy.
No, I can't read.
And I think we proved definitively today, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that no matter how you dress it, how many layers of ties and ribbons you put on it, you can't dress up a goddamn turd.
This guy.
But you can make it look decent. The definition of decent.
Just put glitter on it. It's fine.
What do you think about all them politicians?
Oh.
I'm just proud of myself that
I think they probably know how to turn down their pads during a live broadcast.
Oh. Damn. Hit him hard with them facts.
Damn, cast shade.
I'm just legitimately proud of myself that I've made it almost 12 hours at this point,
12 hours what?
and I haven't ripped my pants. My dad and I have a family
It's
thing.
time to change that.
Yeah.
At the very end of the stream, you'll just do an
I've been
purpose.
proceeding to rip all of those pants.
These are my good pants. I'm not fucking these up.
I found it.
Nice.
You and your dad have a thing in it.
Where was it?
It was in between a pillow and a side of the
Told
bed.
you.
Before we go any further on that subject.
Okay.
I know. No pillows on stream.
No pillows.
No pillows. So,
Pillows are nothing but bad news.
will somebody hand me a pillow real quick? I
Handle some business.
gotta teach Alec a lesson. So when last we left our merry band of adventurers, let's see. Let's go ahead and
Oh, you know it.
get it. Let's go ahead.
Okay, I had a feeling. He always goes to the note taker. We did a fair amount of stuff. After our battle with the Queen Mother, we found out she was a magic user and held evidence of being a part of a vampiric conspiracy. We don't know what's going on yet, but she was in possession of a vampiric symbol similar to ones that we found in town. Her altar to whatever she was worshiping was destroyed. Her body was decapitated, staked, and left for the elements to take care of. We made our way back to Castle Ravenswood and began our explanation to the king as to what happened. He insisted that the Queen Mother's body be recovered for a formal burial service. We resisted, but he was stubborn, so he said okay. He went ahead and put word out for foreign dignitaries to be coming into town for the funeral. And we went back to the place of the battle with the Kingsmen to recover the corpse, wherein we ran into a new friend, human archer of sorts, but with some bardic abilities, Jack Ryder. He helped us fend off the wolves that were in the process of destroying the Queen Mother's corpse. Thank God. And upon the end of that, we were able to recover what was left of her body, explain ourselves to the guards at least, and then we began taking movements towards the castle. Body in tow, we get there, have our words with the king, who was surprisingly accepting of what had happened. The head of the Queen Mother was brought into question. We kind of panicked a little bit about that, and the wolves that were destroying the body ultimately were to blame for the head going missing, when in reality, he's got it.
It's currently in a chest.
Which I'm okay with. Made back to the castle, had our words with the king. He kicked us out of the estate room because we were in cahoots with Jack, who sang a song and gave the king limp dick for 3 days.
Been there.
I'm serious. I'm serious. That's canon.
It's canon.
We decided it's all good. We'll go stay at the tavern. We did. We informed Pip where we were going. I had a nice drink with my son, who's becoming quite the man. And next day, ate breakfast, heard some commotion. We ignored it. And as we opened the doors, we saw several caravans making their way towards the castle, one of which bearing the symbolism of the Black Rose. How's the weather, Bob?
It's about 65 degrees and partly cloudy.
So again, as you step on this somewhat chilly, overcast morning into the streets outside the roost of Ravenswood, Armaeus leading the way, he is almost blindsided by a group of by horses tethered and reined into a coach of sorts. Looks to be quite like a high, glossy black. First one goes by, 4 guards on it, two drivers, a third, and then the 4th coach comes by. Same situation, two drivers, 4 guards, each with appear to be clad in half plate armor, with pikes. One of the horses knocking Armaeus back up against the door frame of the roost. As the last coach goes by, and you see on it an emblem on the door of this coach, with its curtains drawn, the emblem of a black rose. The carriage procession making its way clattering off down the streets, and again a very recent traveling companion of yours comes staggering out of the alleyway from the alley that you had used, that you had the previous night chased Ember down, the same alley that you used as your backstage staging area when you performed this impromptu circus in this town.
You're welcome.
In which I'm still
The same
blue.
alley now which emerges one surprisingly sober half-elf named Salty Eye. Armaeus against the wall, the rest of you coming out of the inn into the street. What would you like to do?
Mystios knows about the Black Rose now, correct?
It would have been discussed amongst all of you.
Awesome,
Okay,
cool. I'm gonna run up towards the cart.
I'd like to morph into one of those ravens that lives around Ravenswood and fly up and catch up with the coach so I can see who's getting out of it.
Do I see Salty Eye?
Well, it's not stopping yet, right?
No, it is not
Okay,
stopping.
so
it's
You'd be presumably
Yeah, I'd like
chasing it down.
I'd like to fly up so I can keep up with the coach so when it lands and when it stops at the castle, I can see who gets out of it.
okay. So you take off to running down the street after it.
When Vestamon turns into a raven, you said, I would like to flag him down, roll this up, and hold it up for him to snag it.
Go by and snatch it with my claws. So like, Talon.
Okay.
Oh God,
Wow.
we suck at this.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
You thought Salty Eye was drunk.
Take it to the king.
Salty Eye is sober. Currently.
Okay.
Do I see Salty Eye?
Absolutely. Yeah, she's. You do remember her from your recent travels.
Salty Eye, is that you?
Hey, I think yeah, that's me. I'm Salty Eye. Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing here?
It's a long story. After I ran away from all the fire you guys brought me to, I ended up here. And I haven't had a drink since. But you know what? That's gonna change tomorrow.
Nice to see you.
Maybe
As I'm running down.
you should just stay somewhere. Just for a little
Wait. You guys know this thing?
Who's this? He's
Who are you?
new.
I'm new. Who are you? You came out of the alley 5 seconds ago.
I'm Salty Eye. See, I have an eye patch and
Yeah, there's a
everything.
reason they call you Salty Eye, huh?
You know what? That's my business. I want to know your business. What's your business?
My business is my own.
Well, I can get in that business, can't I?
That's all we've gotten out of it.
Depends.
Ivan takes a
You
step
have to
out.
be this tall to ride this ride.
Ivan takes a step
Are you
out
this
into the
tall?
street, kind of watching Vestamon
I can
take
be.
off.
Yeah, I'm currently just sitting there watching the cart
And says,
fly away.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I'm still running after
I'm sorry,
the car.
Jack Ryder has no idea about the Black Hole and all this stuff going down on
What's your
Imagine.
what's your top speed?
I don't know.
If you dash, you can make it double.
Well, it's 30 feet of walking, but then I guess 60 feet of dashing.
Okay.
Like, I want to try to haul ass towards that cart.
Okay.
You mean the coach?
The coach, yeah.
What's so important about those carts over there? Any
Listen,
gold?
listen. Don't wear yourself out. We can follow it as much as we can, but
I'm already gone. I made a mistake.
the best thing.
I said we can discuss this later. Come on, let's go. And I start running after it.
We're going after the cart?
Yes.
Best
let's-
thing we can do is just get to the castle. Vestamon's going to beat us there.
Okay, I'm gonna come with you guys, but what the fuck?
Salty Eye,
Yeah.
I have rum. Follow me.
Okay.
That was easy.
On my way.
So why are we? Well, sorry. Why are we chasing after this cart?
Basically,
Are we running or are we
So
moving?
the rest of you, the rest of you take off running.
It's a coach.
Xenophon falling behind is of her because of her heavy armor and shorter legs. The rest of you, as you pad up the street, you're actually able to catch up. You get to where you're within 15-20 feet of the cart, and you draw the attention of the guards to the rear.
Hello! How are you today?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get these guys' attention.
Salty Eye is
Okay.
just kind of jogging along and kind of wondering why are they chasing this
And
cart.
they
Definitely in
It's
the
a
same boat.
coach.
as they're
Not a
both
car.
as they're both
Coach.
standing off the there's a buckboard across the very back of it. See, make a quick perception check.
For a 19.
19. Okay, you notice across the top of the coach, just beyond the guards that are hanging off that are on the back, holding onto a brass railing, there are several like travel trunks across the back, and what looks to be like a small wardrobe laid on its side.
I'm trying to keep running, but
And you do notice that the guards look to be human beneath their plate mail and the helms they have, and put their pikes backwards as they're holding on as they take up defensive positions on the back of this coach.
I don't mean to alarm you as I'm still running. I've just never seen your emblem before. What do you guys do?
They both look at each other. Look at you and says, "You have no business here. Give space or give blood."
You right. I'm gonna just start like
Yeah.
slowing down my pace
Yeah,
to
make
meet
it-
up with the rest of the group.
You make
I'm imagining like a really poorly done green screen behind you, just like
okay, and go ahead and make your perception check. Because
He rolled a 13.
13 with his because his passive perception was pretty high. So as you in your raven form, as you take off clutched with this rolled up piece of parchment in your claws, and you're making for the straightest path you can for the castle. You see this right as you're passing overhead. You can hear Mystios calling to the guards, and you hear them shouting basically a warning. Stay back. As you fly over, You beat the coaches to the castle. No, you over the castle walls to the very familiar castle. The interior, the cobblestones around the front, the familiar 3 spires. The one on the left still in its almost sort of decaying state. It looks as if it's crumbling.
I'll perch on one of the sockles so I can watch when the coach pulls up.
So you perch where?
On one of the sockles.
The sockles?
Yeah, a sockle is the thing that holds a statue.
Okay. Okay, so.
Love history. It's in the courtyard. It's in the courtyard when they pull up.
Okay.
And so I can watch and observe who gets out of the coach.
They take a few moments later, the clattering of horses' hooves. You see them. All 4 coaches pull inside. The rest of the party makes their way up. Right as you're able to as if you took off at a dead run, you're able to keep up with them as the crowds are parting way on the sides to the sides of the street. Everyone stopping what they're doing and immediately moving out of the way as they move into the move past the guard towers into the interior of the just past the heavy wooden castle walls.
So
you followed them all. You were able to follow them all the way there.
Okay. Are the gates still open? Are the guards standing
They're
attention?
Yes.
Our guards?
Huh?
Our guards or new people? The people that we're used to?
Did they notice that we
Make a
followed them?
perception check.
Did
Oh
they-
yeah. They
Natural?
Oh
Nat
yes.
20.
Oh, there are people that you know that you have seen working it as the normal Ravenswood Guard, but they are doubled now in number.
Very good. I will hold up the document from the king, allowing us passage, and attempt to just get the whole group through. Kind of like self-important due to the VIP section.
Yeah, like your backstage pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Where's that VIP admit what you did?
I will stop in front of one of them and kind of let everybody walk past me, kind of
Okay,
brush you through.
as you walk with your credentials held up, I'm sorry, Ivan. Tanel is with dignitaries for the next 3 days.
That's
He's in high-level talks. It will take no visitors.
That's exactly why we are here. If we cannot see the king, that is fine. We have very important information related to the king's safety. Who's in charge now that Hawthorne is gone?
Where is his name? Sills and Baldric are handling.
Can we find them at the very least? We have a message to get through. Vestamon is already here.
It's already here.
Aye.
I'm gonna pull Ivan aside and say, "Are you sure we can trust anybody else with this information besides the king?"
No. But we don't have another choice.
Can we, see if we can get Pip to come out here? And then we can hand Pip the message to hand to the king?
That's pretty
now
smart.
that he's a knight?
Yep.
As I'm out of breath.
A hand on the dwarven shoulder. You're faster than you look. Yes. If we can find Sills and Baldric, where can I find Pip?
Oh,
Sir Pip.
Pip is with Charity.
All right. Can
They are all.
Can you just tell him that we need him and he will come out? On his own will, please.
I can't leave my station. If I see someone, I'll pass along a message. But we are all.
Does Salty recognize any of the guards from the tavern?
Recipes have fun meters.
Perception check.
Let's say I can try to sneak into the message.
11.
11? Nope. Unfortunately, no. These are guards that are garrisoned and stationed primarily at the castle, and they usually only leave the castle grounds on official business of the king.
David, if you would like me to, I'm gonna obviously pull him aside and talk to him about this. If you need me to, I can try to sneak into the castle and hand this letter to Pip. I hand this information to Pip.
But Vestamon is already here.
Vestamon's not supposed to be in there. That's the big.
See, I've got to pick the right time to give this piece of paper to the king. I can't do it while the people are standing right in front of me.
Exactly.
Do I have icon? Do I see Vestamon at all? Or is he too far gone at this point?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
That's a 4, and that is that's an 11 total.
You see ravens. There are ravens around. You saw him transform into a raven.
He's not wearing some kind of bow tie or anything.
Well, he has a letter attached to his leg.
That's a good point. He does have a letter attached to his leg. Do I see a raven with a letter attached to his
You
claw?
see ravens.
I see.
You already rolled.
Yeah.
But I'm standing on top of the cycle so you can't see it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, shit.
Apologize.
Listen, as a soldier, I understand.
You see the guards get off while you're talking to him. You see the guards and move around to the sides of the coaches that are facing the castle, and you hear the doors open. See a couple get out. A man and a woman.
Is this out of the first coach?
Yeah, this is out of the very last one.
The last coach.
Mm-hmm. With beautiful, long purple with gold trimmed cloaks, almost like a cape hanging off the back. Beautifully hand stitched shirts and vests on the male, with a very large wide brim hat and a large feather sticking out the top. It's a brilliant red and purple plumes for one side. As he steps down, the right hand, a cane comes out. This beautifully carved wood with a metal top and tip, and jewels all over the right hand. As they begin making their way up toward the castle steps, the woman dressed in similar colors, but a long dress. You guys don't see the other, who gets out of the other ones. You see a very large half-orc and 3 other figures. Emerge from the second and third coaches.
When I look around, does Ember seem to have any reaction when she sees those 2 people step out of the...
Do I recognize those people that got out of the coach?
Make a perception check.
Do you want me to make a perception check too?
7.
Now the hat's obscuring the view of the face. You can't tell right off the bat. So you want to see if Ember has any.
Ember or Lily, if they are reacting at all to who those people are.
I mean, she's part of your party. You can just ask her if you like.
I'm gonna step over next to Ember and I'm gonna whisper it over to her. I'm gonna say, do those people. Do you recognize them at all?
And you see Ember's got her hand on Lily, and she's kind of straining to see, and she puts one hand up on Ivan's shoulder, and she stands up on her tiptoes, and she's like,
That's our DPS.
like, I can't make anything out. I mean, they certainly dress like royalty, don't they?
Yeah, they're very finely dressed. I was just seeing if they had anything to do with Ashar.
I don't see any of the icons or the. It's. Let's see. No, there's nothing that I can really make out.
Okay. I just thought I'd give it a shot.
Talking to the guard that we're dealing with now. Sir, I completely understand a soldier's responsibility and respect for the post. I also understand that we cannot receive an audience from King Tenel in person. This is fine. Are we allowed on the grounds? Are we allowed inside the keep?
Not until Tenel has finished this particular business that he's set himself to.
The business that he's dealing with, does it happen to be with those people coming after the black cart?
Well, yes, there's a new alliance being forged.
What do you know of them? Where do they come from? What services do they hope to provide Ravenswood?
No, it's what Ravenwood can do for them.
Oh.
There,
FDR moment there.
there's much starvation to the north.
Correct.
Our crops from all around are still plentiful.
And I suppose
They wish to form an alliance so that they can feed their people. Tenel is a good king.
He is.
If he can increase his lands and holdings and create wealth for his people while helping others, he sees no reason why he shouldn't.
Do we know that this supposed starvation is even true? Have we seen visual proof?
You've heard many stories of it along your travels.
Yeah, from a lot of different people.
Yeah, from a lot of different countries around.
How are these people? How are these people affiliated?
Were you asking me, the DM, or are you asking?
Arneas is asking.
How are who affiliated?
These people that coming from the carts that are having the meeting with the king.
Wealthy business folk and there's representatives from the royal court in Suzail, Kingdom of Cormyr.
Question.
To the north from Suzail, almost all the way to Waterdeep, crops lay waste in numbers that is unimaginable. The amount of suffering there has been great. People have been leaving in droves, and it's gone from villages to towns to cities to whole kingdoms now are fighting for mere scraps of food.
What I have heard, since it has something to do with plants and crops dying, would I have heard anything about that as a druid?
We all have heard stuff about
We all heard.
But like
All of
anything in
us.
specific, like on a more nature like on a more
How would your druids have gotten you a message? Because the last couple of months you've been traveling with these guys, and before that you were stuck at a lighthouse for 6 years.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a way, if there's a way that your druid folk would have communicated this to you, that there was something wrong with the earth. I mean, is there some way that they would have communicated this to you, or
not
were
that
you kind of isolated there?
not
Yeah.
that I'm aware of, not with what the knowledge that I have of D&D.
Salty is gonna look over and whisper in there.
No, but when you hear about this, it does strike a chord with you. It does resonate. It's like, you know, the ground that you know to be so fertile and hold so much potential for life is suddenly not able to sustain it the way that it used to. And it does strike a particular chord within you.
Sir, I'm sorry. We've been carrying this conversation. What do they call you inside these walls?
Cupcake.
Ivan, it's me, Sills. We went and got the Queen Mother's body the other day.
Sills, it's been a long fucking couple of days.
You're telling me.
Sills,
What's his name, Phil?
Sills, S-I-L-S.
question, how... Were you close with the Queen Mother when she was alive?
Oh, hell no. I was terrified of her.
Your thoughts on Tanel?
Tanel?
Aye.
Known him since I was a lad. He's a great man, great king.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah.
See if he's being truthful. That is... Where's inside? 8 by 3. That's it. That is 12.
12? His chest kind of swells with pride when he says it. You recall for a moment that even Tanel himself told you that Sills and Baldriv were two of the King's Guard who were with him when he was a child and he had to spend the night. They fought off wolves for a night. And they had each other's backs way back then.
Perfect. Sills, I'm not sure who we can trust inside these walls. I'm not so sure that the Queen's influence is gone yet. The reason why this is so pressing is we found in her herbery direct connections between her and those people, and I'll point at the Black Rose. The two of them are together. They called her by name in a written letter. Vestamont has it. We do have something else. I don't know what to make of it, but this is the other thing that we were able to find there. And I'll show them the poem that we found. And just kind
of... the one that was translated by Vestamon?
Correct. This was found amongst her dwelling. It was translated from Vestamon. None of us could even read it. I think if we're not able to get message to the king, I fear that this new alliance that you look for, or that we hope for, could be deadly for the king. These people are not to be trusted. I need your word that either you or someone you trust dearly will get this message to the king, or that we are given passage to deliver the message ourselves.
Well, passage I cannot give you until this business is concluded, but I will make a persuasion check.
I am not very good at that. Oh, that's a 10.
10?
10! A fucking 10!
Wow, you suck.
I will make sure he gets your message. What would you like to include in this message?
Tell him to be expecting evidence of what we talked about, that the Black Rose was in communication with Kafka recently.
Okay, thank you. So, you will provide me with proof to give to him?
Vestamont has it.
Can I have it to give to him?
I will tell you what. I will take a minute or two, however long this takes, and I'll make him a copy of this in common.
Okay.
And I'll give him that and say, we've acted very quickly on this, and Vestamon went ahead of us. If he comes back with it, you will find it in your hands. But I would hope that we've done enough in this town to warrant a little bit of trust.
Oh, I mean, you have the king's warrant already. Were it not for his business that he is already on, I'm sure he would see you right away.
Alright, I hope this is good enough, and I truly hope for safety for our king.
Has the king met these people yet? Come out and met these people yet?
No, they're all being ushered inside while they're having this conversation.
Can I fly in through the rafters and all to see if I can find the king before they get there?
Through the rafters?
Through the vestibule. Just
So what are you gonna just fly right through the front door?
Yeah, I want to fly through and see if I can find the king before.
Like an open window.
Before those people get to him, because they have to wait for him to come to the throne room and all that stuff. And I want to see if I can find him first.
Okay.
And I want to drop this thing and it's right in his hand or his lap. You see, this message, this missive that we got.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, so you get up, start flying around.
Yeah.
Okay. As they're flying through the door, make a perception check. 3 plus. Okay. It looks like the only opening is there's the front door, then up high on the second tower, you can see. There's the middle, and then the left and the right. On the left tower, you can see that one of the boarded up windows, some of the boards have fallen away on the tower that's crumbling to the left.
Yeah, I guess I'll. Is that going to get me any closer? Or I'm going to be further away?
Okay, you already know that there's tower, tower, tower. Behind the first tower, there's the hallway, and off to the left is the Great Hall, and to the right is the Great Dining Hall and the kitchens. And the second floor is...
so if I get through those boards...
Okay, but over here, there's the front door that's open, and on the tower over here, the high windows on the tower that are boarded up, there's a few of the boards that have fallen away on the tower to the left.
So my point being,
yes,
is if I go up to that tower and get it in through that crack, through those boards falling, can I fly around inside to get to the other part of the building?
You don't know.
Or that's
you don't know. I mean,
because I don't want to be further away. Is what I'm getting at.
I know, but you don't know that yet.
All right,
you don't know.
I'll fly out there and look.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
So you take off and you fly in through the windows. You have to tuck your wings in as you fly into almost complete darkness. When you make your way through the window, you see stones tumbled off to your right. Just the only light in here, it's dim light because the only light is coming from between the board slats. There's a staircase, a stone staircase going down, spiraling down to your left. To your right, tumbled stone, little tiny pinpricks of sunlight coming through.
Well, I gotta try to get down to where I need to be.
Okay.
So I just fly down.
Okay, so again, making your way down. And you make your way all the way down the bottom floor into a chamber that's a little bit better. The lighting's just a little bit better, but through there are some closed up windows that are kind of frosted over. They're covered in dust from what appears to be years of neglect, not being this tower. It does not look like it's been kept up. You see the long hallway that leads back down the front of the castle, Make a perception check. You recognize this as the room. The room to the left was what appeared to be a trophy room before, where Armaeus had been held, that led down to the tunnels that lead through the mountain. Ahead of you would be the passage to the throne room.
Okay, I'll go that way.
Okay. Again, taking off into the hall. Come to land. There is a door there, the heavy wooden door that leads to the great hall that is closed.
Okay.
Just under there, there's a gap. It's about 2 inches high. It runs the length of the door.
Well, I like to fly down to the floor.
You're already on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to morph into Thundar and pull that big ass door open.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Oh.
You can't morph into a D&D character from another game.
Okay.
You can't polymorph into your
Okay.
barbarian shape from your other game. I'm sorry.
Well, then I won't be Thundar. I'll just be a big ass barbarian and pull the door open.
I don't know morph either.
That's
I can't do that either. Why not?
you can't morph into you've got the list of things that you can polymorph into.
Well, I don't want to be a T-Rex. I don't want to destroy the castle. I just want to get through the damn light. I'm just gonna fly around, see if I can see anything.
You have a 2-inch gap, right? At the bottom of the door? Something small.
I know. I don't want to be a cockroach. But I guess I could be like.
More like a.
I could morph into but I still have to have that piece of paper. So I could morph into like a lizard and crawl through and pull a piece of paper with me.
As you're that 2-inch gap to you, the raven, it's big enough for you to stick your head under and you can look to the other side.
As a raven?
Yeah. Raven's head isn't that.
Okay.
Okay, so as you stick your head, your beak turns sideways, and peeking underneath the door, you see footsteps. They have a long, massive table. They've moved one of the tables from the dining hall into this room and set chairs up. The king, the queen, and Clarity and Pip are all there, along with a dozen guards. And already in the room, by the time you get here, there's already 8 guards dressed in the garb that you had seen on the carriages.
Can I message Pip and say, Pip, come over to this door. I got something you need to give to the king.
Not in your polymorph state.
Son of a bitch. My head's stuck under the damn door. Son of a bitch. You know. Okay.
Pip hears.
Okay, so what can
Because
I
as you're looking, you see Tanel moving forward, and the large half orc that you'd seen before, halfway down the hallway, kind of peeking up. You can only see from about. You recognize him from his general posture, stance, and clothing. It walks across the room. The gentleman with the long purple cape with the gold trim on it. The woman walk forward. Their hands meet. Put their other hands up on their shoulders. Tanel, it's good of you to see us on this such short notice. I know your mother had been working to help secure this meeting for us for some time. I appreciate your generosity and your hospitality. Tanel says, no problem. I heard that we could form an alliance to stop the suffering of our neighbors to the north. I thought that it could be mutually beneficial. So please, if you would, sit down. We'll work out the details here. As they sit down, first, food, drinks, refreshments. We have 3 days to finish these matters and make sure that everything goes off without a hitch. We can send cattle, sheep, livestock, and grain forward to begin with the immediate aid of the people who are suffering. But after you've had time to rest, we'll begin working out details of the wedding.
Dun, 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 dun. I want to suck my head back under the door and turn back into myself, since I'm in that room by myself. And I want to message Pip to come over to the door. To that door that I'm, stick my finger in there.
So you're polymorphing back into your normal into your normal shape, and as you do, as you polymorph, again, you find yourself in front of the door. Crack seeming very small. Think for a moment and attune yourself to Pip on the other side of the door, and message him to come to the door. I'm on duty.
Pip, this is very important. This is life and death.
I'll be dead if I leave the princess's side.
Just slip over to the door real quick. I just want to give you a note to give to the king.
Can you leave it there and I'll get it later once these people leave? What door are you talking about?
Stick my finger under the door. Look, you little bastard. Get over here.
You little bastard, get over here.
Anyway.
Pip, you feel like almost a start in your mind. This is like, okay, I got it. If you, leave the note there, and I'll get it once everyone leaves the Great Hall.
I can't leave the note. That someone evil may get it. I cannot leave the note. It has to be put right in the king's hand.
I can't leave.
Okay.
I can't leave.
Okay,
I can't leave my station in front of foreign dignitaries.
Okay, do your job. I'll get it to him, and I'm gonna morph back into my bird self and fly back out of the castle back to where my comrades are. Because I can't do nothing with nothing there. Yeah, I tried.
Okay, so back into the Raven, and you're able to make your way back out.
And I want to go down behind the column and change back in myself, like right behind Ivan and all of them, and and I'll tell Ivan I couldn't get in there. There was no way to get in. So Have you thought of a way we can get
Almost
this
as if they
message
want
to
the
the
king to be
king?
safe.
I'm actually kind of impressed about what they're doing here. Let me see the note. I have an idea. And I'll take it and again take the time and just make a copy of it, and I'll give Sills the original. Since we're still there in front of him.
Okay.
So he's got the original, we've got the copy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna write a copy.
Haha.
Nice, there you go.
You got a copy of the copy.
Is there anyone near the
Ivan,
carriage?
also, they spoke of a marriage. You think the king's gonna marry off the princess? That's the only one I know to be married off is a princess. He's not, you know,
That's
that's
the
the only
way
one I
to
can
What
think
about
of.
seal an alliance.
Can I see that cryptic ass note, Ivan?
Toward the pier. That could be the case. That's going to crush the boy.
It's good for him to have heartbreak.
Agreed.
Teaches him to be tough.
I've had my fair share.
Well, Ivan, maybe that's your way to get him back.
It's wow.
Hey, Fingerpon, can we catapult you into the
You're
throne
thinking
room?
on the bright side.
Can we catapult you into the throne room and you land on that Black Rose guy and squash him?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I have not a spell for that.
I guess we've done everything we can at this point.
Well, we got to make sure that the king gets this message one way or the other.
You look
Even
like
even if you have to dash in there past the guards and hand it to him.
you have an idea.
She just pops her back. Can I get some rum first?
Damn.
I'm all out.
Here,
You mind her?
here, One Eye. Take a drink of mine. Here.
She chugs it all.
One eye?
Don't drink it all.
Okay, she chugs half. And she hands it back to you.
Good God. Little drunk. Help you.
She goes over to the guard. And what was your name again, love?
I'm Sills.
Sills? I don't know if you know me, but the king sent me out to go grab some whatever he needed, but I just gotta get in there real fast and give this to the servant in the kitchen. They forgot some spices in the town. I had to go grab and get it. And she holds up a pouch.
It's his reaction. Who are you delivering this to?
The kitchen staff. The servants.
To whom in the kitchen?
Jessica. I don't know their name. They just sent me out.
Well, our chatelaine should have her business in order prior to the meeting of heads of state. If there's anything that needs to be delivered, one moment. And he calls out. He calls the castle chef. This is, you have a delivery here. I don't remember having anything ordered. Who is it for?
It's for Jessica and the kitchen staff.
Jessica in the kitchen. Oh my. I really do need to speak to him about this. Jessica is supposed to be washing sheets.
Damn. I'm amazed it was actually a Jessica.
Well, I was just told what to do and they give me a pretty penny. So either you take the spices or I'm just gonna keep the money and they won't get their goods.
Well, far be it from me to keep a sheet washer from her spices.
No, I need to give this to Jessica.
Ah. Well, perhaps you can give it to her while she's looking for a new job. No one comes into or out of the castle.
That's not our problem.
Today.
Okay, but this is important.
Good day, ma'am.
Damn.
Excuse me. I'm not done with you, sir.
So we're
They're gonna throw your ass by the way.
She gonna get that attitude?
she's adamant.
Can I roll for deception?
They got orders not letting anybody in, so we're not getting
What's
in.
the
Hey, Dad, I come
Make-
over here.
make an insight check?
Where's that? 16.
16. It seems as though this very staunch and almost militaristic woman who moves with incredible efficiency at keeping the affairs of the castle running in working order for her king has been given strict orders that she does not intend to disobey. It doesn't, to her, it doesn't matter if you're lying or not.
Okay.
Hey, One Eye, come on. Come with me. I don't want you to get thrown in a cell somewhere. Then you wouldn't be able to enjoy drink and food and drink later today.
I just enjoyed a drink. What are you talking about?
No,
Did
Ivan has a good idea with what he's doing.
did we still want to let this play out and make the day of it and go to the Temple of Resolve?
It seems like we have no choice for 3 days.
You did give the note to Sills, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay,
We'll see if
well
we
then
can trust
that's
him.
all we can do for right now.
I-
I gotta find out who's getting married. I want to turn into Templeton the Rat and run around the castle with somebody
That's a,
Templeton.
That's a good point. Well, to ask Sills, he seems very well informed and trustworthy.
Ask him. He seems to be your friend. Ask him if he knows who's supposed to be getting married.
Sills, have you heard whispers around the castle of a wedding?
Oh. I have.
Who's the blushing bride?
Bride.
Aye.
I don't know if you'd call Pip a bride.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I
Pip's
thought
what?
it was Pip.
Pip's getting married?
It's very possibly, yes.
Might I ask to who?
It's some princess from the north.
From the north, you say?
Yes, one of our knights is marrying a princess to the north to help solidify an alliance with the north.
That's why these people are here.
Yes.
Can I read that poem again?
Got it.
This one?
No, the one about
Salty is gonna wave her hands in the air. Does she notice any guards near the carriages that arrived?
Oh yeah, I think that one.
There are still guards around the carriages. There are guards that arrived on the carriages, and the guards that, well, you haven't been to the castle before, but there are an awful lot of guards in the colors of Ravenswood, with the Ravenswood crests high on their chest.
Is this, Sills, this marriage for Pip, is this something he chose? Or is this something that's being shoved on him? I understand the knight's duties, solidifying partnerships, etc., but I'm wondering, Pip is a boy. I mean, he's big. He's quite formidable for what one would call a child.
I wouldn't call him a boy. He knocked 3 of my best men on their asses his first day of training.
Damn right he did.
So,
Little fucker knows how to hit.
yeah.
I mean,
But-
you've got to wean him off of your kid and
That's
let
the
him
mind.
become a man. You know, you've got to quit treating him like a little child. He's a man.
I agree.
He's fought.
How old is Pip
beside
at this
us.
point?
He's almost died several times. As far as I'm concerned, he's a man. You got to cut the strings loose.
Yeah, I gotta cut that cord, man. How old is he?
He's 15.
He claims he is 15.
Oh, he's tall enough to be 15.
He's
And if you knock 3 guards on their ass in one blow, right, man? Gotta let the boy go sometime.
Outside of game, what level is Pip now?
20.
Well, he must have garnered some kind of favor to be being.
If you don't want to tell me, I understand. I'm just curious.
He's been
I've been wanting to ask this for a while.
I think that
What level is he now?
Shared XP, level 4.
Oh, growing.
He's a level 4 fighter.
He's not far behind us now.
That gained proficiency in a shield fighting style because of his intensive training.
Nice.
guys, we can't let this marriage happen.
If this is
Because
something,
the poem.
Read the poem again. Read it.
I never read it the first time.
If we all read the poem again, and read it with Pip in there,
Jack,
it seems as though they're planning to use him in some type of ritual.
What does it say, Jack?
Lo, the Prince of Love and Undeath, whose pain has taken her final breath, shall gift the world as it is passing one final respite from all passion. Alliance formed with Mistress Stark to transform the lover's soul and heart. One servant to dark comes from between to steal the eyes of kings and queens. The many fingers of his might will bring the world undying night. Our crown prince transforms the land, the mistress' blessing now at hand. From mountain to sea, his mercy felt, his first blow must soon be dealt.
If we read this with Pip in mind, it sounds like they are going to turn him into a lynch of some sort. Maybe a powerful god in order to take down the world. Did I get that, or did anybody else get that?
No,
that's
Who
it.
is Pip?
Pip is my son. You met him before.
Oh, the cute one.
but he's not the Prince of Love.
Hi.
Well, because he will be in love. He's in love right now.
Yeah, it's
a
He
play.
hasn't even met
as
this
though they
person
want
he's
to.
betrothed to.
He's in love right now.
He loves the princess.
Yeah,
It seems as though they literally want to transform the lover's soul and heart.
because love. I wouldn't know this. I'm sorry, I'm not a mage anymore. I had to stop myself real quick.
Good job, man.
I know, right?
How quickly do these things go? Is this something that's going to take several days, or is this something that's going to be lickety split? I heard the dwarves say that one time. Actually, last one.
I don't know. I don't know the speed at which royal weddings proceed, but
This hasn't happened for Ravenswood in the past.
well, no. Clarity's just reached her majority. She's just now of marriage age, so it hasn't happened since Tenel was married some years ago.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I was young then. It seemed like it happened fast.
Again, I think we may have figured out everything. As you guys watch Ivan now, he's tapping his foot. He's getting nervous about this.
Ivan, are you okay?
What are we in agreement on? That's gonna happen with this poem thing going on?
How do you know that poem is even about Pip?
It's just an assumption.
There's too many coincidences lining up in one time, too many symbols.
Well, we're gonna go to this other town now and go fight these other baddies, or we're gonna stay around here and
We never
cry
had
over
the seer.
Pip.
We never had the
And
seer
lament
read
him.
Pip's future either.
Ivan, are you doing okay?
Dealing with a lot, Haleth. There's a lot. I care for the boy, and I agree he's reached the age of making his own decisions as an adult. However, if he's in any risk of being used to something in which he has no power to stop, that's what we're about. Saving those people.
Well,
Vestamon, just
tell me what you want to do, because the longer we stand here and
Vestamon,
debate it,
message Pip and ask him if he knows anything about this.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Well,
Okay, but
the guards know. He should know too. We gotta know what's going on. What he knows about this.
okay.
Sometimes
You're the only person that can get to him.
Okay, let me go over in the corner and get my
Yeah, you go in your corner.
Sorry.
Sometimes the one that the rumor is about knows the least.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
But don't stop doing your sending thing. I was just
Okay.
saying that out loud.
Yeah.
To be in character.
Can you hear me?
Spit.
Oh, just nod your head. I can't hear you.
Yes, Vestamond, I can hear you.
Have you been told that have been promised to be wed off to someone to the north?
Wait, how do you know my secret?
Oh, you know it?
Yeah, it was gonna be a surprise.
Oh. Well,
I'm to become a prince.
oh, congratulations, my boy. Well, we should know so we can buy you a gift.
Guess Mom, tell him that can't happen.
Why? Why? He might
Ask him-
become a powerful
Ask him who the
leader.
princess is.
Oh, he'll become powerful, all right, and unstoppable.
Mr. Mond, if
well,
you
I'm
can,
just be that much more for us to deal with.
if you can
later.
find out what kingdom does he know?
You know who it is you are marrying?
Yes.
Yes, who would that be, my boy?
My boy.
The princess.
Which
Of
Cormier.
Princess of Cormier. This is shit hole, lady.
I thought Cormier was a
The
big
Princess of Cormier, I mean.
I don't understand.
How about-
Come here.
Cormier's a big place.
Cormier's the capital
Yeah.
That's a very important city.
of that realm.
So you're saying your son's gonna marry the Princess of Cormier?
The boy is destined for greatness, and it seems like he has found it.
What better place?
I'm actually very happy to hear him. I'm glad it's not anywhere.
Yeah.
Weren't you just talking about stopping this?
Yeah. No,
It
but
is-
look, this is the thing: is that if hypothetically the whole thing with the poem is true, then what better person to marry than a capital princess?
If that kingdom is in
Taking the eyes of all the kings and queens.
that kingdom, those representatives, those people are on that note. That's
I
the
read
problem.
something more malicious into it.
Yeah, that's the problem. The fact that they were in communication with Kafka could be anything. For all we know, she was trading to get more for her herbery or something. But that is what scares me.
So let's boil all this down to one simple fact. Maybe not one, but anything the Black Rose touches, you guys say, is shit.
I mean, they're businessmen.
Missios is standing behind me, yeah?
They're businessmen who do, who do their bidding for their own wealth.
Well, you guys are talking about them like they're evil, scum. Are they or are they not?
Well, I mean,
They're sort of like the Walmart of this realm.
if they really,
Nothing wrong with Walmart. Shop there.
They have, well,
They're
the
very
thing is,
powerful.
the thing
If
is,
we-
the Black Rose popped up in your journal.
Yeah, before I ever met you guys,
Was-
we were fighting the Black Rose even way back before I met you guys.
But it was for a nefarious reason, correct?
Yes, and we were looking for the gauntlet and the jeweled heart.
And your reasonings behind not liking the Black Rose?
They're in communication with Kafka.
And that's a bad thing, right?
Kafka
well,
Kafka was in communication with something dark.
But if Pip marries the princess of the capital of this realm,
Aye.
But who's overseeing that marriage?
I mean,
And how do we know that these people are actually who they say they are?
you know what?
All I'm saying is if you think that they're evil and they're setting up a marriage with your son, I don't think that any father could stand by and watch that go down.
But every parent thinks that nobody's good
Or
enough for
dark
their
alcohol.
child.
part of what it says here is our crown prince transforms the land.
What?
We know that their crops are dying.
Not sponsored by that.
So is this ill intent or is
Positive.
the intent positive? But then there's negative things in here and there's a positive thing in here. So if we keep reading, I think that we'll be able to decode what the intent is.
I don't know, guys. Have we ever just thought about, I don't know, maybe not meddling with other people's affairs, going home, sitting by the fire, enjoying life? Has anybody thought about that?
Yeah, we
I
thought
thought you
about
were
it.
the
but
adventurer.
We keep.
Oh, I am. I am. But this is getting really thick, really quick.
Oh, you should have been with us before, Jack off. It's like,
Okay. Sills.
so are we gonna like?
Sills, thank you for giving us the information. If you would do me the favor, if you hear anything, any big news, perhaps a wedding date or anything of the such, would you please let us know?
And get that note to the king too.
We're staying at the Roost. And of course you know what to do with the note.
Yes, I'll see that it ends up in Tanel's hands.
All right. We're gonna take a few steps down the street, away from earshot of well, supposed earshot of him. Mistios,
Hey.
do you remember the back door we used to go to the herbery?
Yes.
Can you get back there?
I suppose I could. I may have to, just for my own sake of reference, because I don't remember. Is there a way I can get to that from the sewers, or is that something I would have to go through the castle to get to? Or do you want me to roll like an insight or like a remembrance check? Jesus.
No, because you've got a pretty good sense of direction, and you're used to sneaking in and out of places. You know that you were told that there was a way to, and you know from your time that you spent back at the Thieves Guild, there's passages that lead into the sewer systems, and you've been told that there's a way that leads into the castle through those sewers.
Mm-hmm.
You've been told you haven't explored that yet. You've been inside the walls of the castle. Hell, you showered inside the walls of the castle in the rain. And while Armaeus watched, and it was glorious.
I got my ass scrubbed by a dragon.
And my back got scrubbed as well.
And so you would know from the general layout of the castle, the way that it backs up to the mountains, with the castle walls and its guard towers, and where you went out beyond those walls to the herbarium, you would have to get outside of the walls of the castle to get to where the herbarium was, to get to that small back door that kind of faces the sheer mountains.
Yes, I can. I would mostly have to go around the outside of the castle and get to it, but yes, there is definitely a way I can get to there. Do you want me to go there? As he's slowly donning his hood. Yes or no?
If this is something you want to do, I'm really uneasy.
Hood is donned. I just did a backflip. I'm trying to go.
You got my old hood,
Do you
right?
want
I'll
me to
throw
go
him.
with?
I'll throw him the key.
You don't want.
So,
What do you want him to get at the burial?
You got my old cloak?
no, it's not the herbarium. I want him to get
No,
inside
no,
the
I have a
castle.
girl cloak. I think she does.
I want him to sneak
Steal it
his
from
way
me.
in.
Can I have his old cloak?
If you don't want me to go with, I can hand you the invisibility
No, I
cloak.
have the cloak.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna hand him the invisibility cloak.
Okay.
You go with him?
She's too loud and clanky.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, honey, look at your stealth. That's mine. Yours are the same, just mine has a 0 behind it.
So, I suppose we will follow for as long as we can, and where we break off, that will be our rendezvous if anything goes wrong. Okay?
Sounds good.
Are we talking about sneaking somewhere? Oh, I love a good sneak.
Anybody who's
Yeah,
capable of doing it.
Are we going
Jack.
through the sewer?
We could go through the sewers.
Unfortunately, yes, we can go through the sewers, but the problem is we have to go through the castle at that point. If we go around the castle, less guards, left have
Okay.
but not. I don't know how you guys are good at climbing.
So look.
Could I cast Pass Without Trace, and that would kind of help with my stealthiness?
Yeah, you can totally do it.
I mean, I can help you.
So the options are those that are capable of being sneaky can go. Us loud ones will stay behind in case of an event. And then we can do that to just handle this ourselves and get our message known, get the information that we have a lot of questions about, or we can make our way to the Temple of Resolve and let this play out on its own.
I say it's up to you, but I say we go to Temple of Resolve and
It
get
is your
this other
son.
business underway, because the longer we wait, the closer these other people are coming. And so we got the Black Rose here already. If those other people show up, it's going to be a real
Shitfest.
Yeah, it's going to be a real big fiasco.
And it is your son, so
Where do we find that poem thing again?
The
Queen Mother?
Herbarium.
Not the note to the
Yeah.
Kafka. The other.
We found them both there.
Okay, just making sure.
The poem was found near the altar that you all were chipped in to destroy.
Yeah. What that thing?
The letter was found in what appeared to be the ruins of what looked to be like a greenhouse.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they call them greenhouse. There's no green in them.
Well, why don't you do this? Why don't we let Sneak and Thief go and do the sneak thieving? These two sneakers, and we'll go on to the
Couple of sneakers.
Look, I'm just down to go with him for an adventure.
Before we go,
I'm not
If
even
they,
sure we
if they
should do
don't get
anything.
killed or captured, they can catch up with us later.
I'm just saying, if you guys want us to go, hypothetically, if someone was to get caught, does anybody have anything to where we can immediately knock somebody out? I mean, I can try to do some CQC, but I cannot guarantee it will work.
I have quite a bit of spells.
Because obviously, we do not want to harm our adversaries.
We also, you have to understand, if you take this task, you can't be seen.
At all.
If there's a
Actually,
fight, this castle is on double guard already.
I'll tell you what. You're gonna be.
This is some legit solid snake shit.
I
Like
know.
that's
If you have the
I'll tell you
invisibility cloak, maybe you should just go by yourself.
I was going to say, I can go by myself.
Oh, I heard you say that. You have an invisibility cloak? Oh shit! All right, you go do that. I'm not even sure what side I'm on right now. I'm on your side, but I'm not sure what's going on because this is all new to me. You guys
You
seem like
should-
you're in the middle of it.
You should take with you a copy of both of those.
Write me down a copy.
Shit, and I'll take it and make another fucking copy of it.
There's no way I'm going to remember this by heart.
So
There's a poem, something with rhyming words, crowns.
you have
Do you understand it?
Invisibility?
you have
You got a cloak of invisibility? Well, why don't
Got
you
my old one.
why don't you just walk into the castle, walk right up to the king, pull that thing out, and hand it to him?
I want to do it better than that.
You
But-
could go straight through the front door if you have the cloak.
I understand that, but I don't want to risk anybody having a sharp sense of smell or a sharp sense of just
Yeah.
tingles.
you are.
I don't know if you
Sharp
got that.
sense of
Go ahead and
tingles.
do that, dude.
I think
Can
you're.
you use your invisibility cloak on more than one person at once?
It's a cloak. I have to be wearing it. I mean, we can huddle close together, but I mean, it's,
Because I can cast that. And 10 plus 10 bonus objects.
oh, I got that.
Well, okay. So the question is this: do you want to do this?
I'm always down for some sneaks.
Are you sure you want to do it?
I want to do anything to make sure Pip is safe. Whether he gets married or not, he's a man. He can make his decision for that.
So who you giving the note to, King? Okay.
I think it's the best thing to do.
I agree.
Zach, would Salty Eye know anything about, like, would she have seen this black rose symbol anywhere in her adventures?
Make a history check.
Would that be a good thing for me to
Salty
do as
Eye.
well, just in
Are
case?
you good at sneaking?
Well,
Actually, no. I probably already don't know
the
anything.
Black
about it.
Rose is a business organization,
16.
so they would be everywhere. They're not a secretive organization; they're everywhere. Because when I first met these people,
What is it?
I was
16.
16 history.
investigating them way back 2 years ago.
Yes. As a matter of fact, at one point you had some dealings. Long ago, you were rode shotgun on a delivery that you were told to ask no questions about. That was delivered to someone. You along with 5 other people that were very, very unsavory sorts. You didn't enjoy their company at all on this trip, but you were to guard this shipment of whatever it was that you were supposed to ask, that was received by someone wearing the symbol of the Black Rose. But the entire thing, they paid.
Very well.
Their gold was good, yes. Yeah, it was enough to keep you drunk for at least 3 whole days. So it was a lot of money.
Because Lord, you spent all of that on alcohol.
She looks at the paper as Ivan's making a copy, and she looks at it. She's like, "That rose is familiar.
You knew these people.
I did some business here and there. It was very hush-hush. I don't know much about who they are, but they were not pleasant to work with, but they paid very, very well."
I will see our van paid as well, and I'll give you a platinum piece.
I'm gonna take it and just bite it. Alright, it's real.
So, Ivan, are we waiting for Mystios to go do this sneak thing, or are we going to go into the Temple of Resolve?
We could poke around the roost, try to see any more information about the Black Rose while he's doing his work.
Well, what you guys can do, you guys can't go to the Temple to Resolve while I go do this.
Well, the Black Rose is a business organization, because they're the ones that put the Council of Four out. They talked them into dissolving the Council of Four because they convinced the leaders then that their business would be better for the kingdom than us. So they're just,
While this is happening, I just want you to know, like, Mystios is getting impatient. He's like, what are we doing? And he's just so ready to throw that cloak on and just run.
I need a drink.
I'll tell you what. Let's
know
put this to a quick vote. Those of Hammer and Shield who want Mystios to deliver the message personally and check on the people inside the castle.
I mean, is he going alone?
So
it seems wise.
It would be better if I went alone, but if you were to come, I would give you the cloaks. That way you can use that on me, hypothetically. Because if you're invisible, they don't need to worry about you. But it would make sense.
Well, wait, what would be safer? Like,
if I went
Probably if you
alone.
went alone.
okay, then you alone.
Okay.
Now,
But would you be able to defend yourself?
Yeah.
this is important though. If you are discovered, if you are caught,
We don't know you.
no, there's no question. Well, you don't. But
There's no question.
There's no question to who.
Wait a minute, hold on.
You guys
no.
don't disavow your teammates when they...
Oh,
God,
actually,
what kind of outfit are you running here?
Actually, hold on.
A loyal one.
I have a disguise kit. Can I go ahead and throw myself into a disguise?
Absolutely.
Cool. Don't worry, you won't know me.
Can you look like a piece of shit?
And then I'm gonna start making myself to look like somebody
I mean,
else.
you have the hip
Perhaps you do this behind cover. We're in the middle of the street.
He starts putting on blush.
I got to look pretty for the guards.
Wait.
Alright. I'm gonna go run behind an alleyway and start disguising myself as somebody else.
Okay, so easily you're able to duck into an alleyway. You're able to find a space where you're able to duck away from the prying eyes of the city guard and the castle guard. Okay, and you throw out 10 minutes. You have on a disguise. You have your disguise kit, and what is your new appearance?
I want to look like a I want to come looking out like a female white elf. Oh, sorry, regular elf. Like a wood elf.
Okay, so
I mean,
so you're reaching into your disguise kit. Onto your dark skin, you have some white clay from a riverbank that you do. You pour a little water, and basically white out your entire face, and making sure it's all up into the little crevices and corners of your ears, all the way up to the, and you can stuff the front of your armor.
that's right.
So do a quick performance check.
That's a performance 14.
14. It's a pretty convincing walk that you've got too. You are carrying yourself as a.
I don't say I've done drag, but
Spent some time in the fall, have you?
I did.
You almost just do this dance, sexy. Need to borrow an outfit?
I come walking out like, all right, you ready? Alrighty, I'm ready.
So I whistle to him. I'm like, need to borrow something?
And as that happens, I don the cloak of invisibility and start making my way.
Okay, so
Downtown.
Walking fast, faces past, I'm home now. Fuck you.
what are the rest of you doing while he's doing that?
What are we doing?
Saltia's going to the tavern. The closest tavern.
I'll go
All right, see you.
drink with Salty Eyes because I'm sad that a beautiful woman has walked out of my presence.
I suppose we could ask the
man.
people around the tavern what they know of the Black Rose.
Is
Still
there
got
a
that
stage
symbol?
at the tavern?
I mean, there's a stage that we
wrote.
wrote.
all have one. What do you know about this?
We're still sure that the people are going to be coming here, right?
Well, who?
The enemy.
What is
There's a whole battalion en route.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We're fucking around at the tavern. Why don't we go to Temple Resolve and
Because
And-
what if
That's probably the first
and
place to
go
look.
take the
for
ring
That's
to
their.
where we were going to go to meet?
So they're going to
Fuck it,
infiltrate
let's meet
from
them here.
within and without.
I want to stay close enough that if Mystios finds something nefarious, we can.
Yeah,
Get
we
there
do need to be close.
It's
We can't be that far
Mythiosa.
away. All right, so to the tavern we go then. As much as I want to go catch these guys en route,
Yeah.
I think it's more important at the moment to stay here in town.
So you're saying you think the Black Rose has those guys coming and they're going to do
No,
bad stuff on the
those
inside,
guys
bad
are
stuff
a
on the
whole different-
outside?
We'll just meet
Those
them.
guys are a whole different entity.
What I'm saying is, if I
What if they're not?
had an army, and there was a kingdom that I was trying to dethrone and take down, I would do it from the inside out.
That sounds like a great idea to me too. Yeah. Look at the big brain on Ivan. Wow, no
That's
wonder
right.
he's got. He must be these people's leader.
Why don't you go right
I mean,
outside the
reptiles
castle
don't really
and
have a
sing
brain.
and put all these people into a damn trance so they can't do anything?
I
All
only
right.
make
Is there a
units
stage
once
at the
in a
tavern?
while.
All right, a lot of cross chatter. How about, so we're going to the tavern or not?
That's my guess. We can at least ask around, and
I'll follow the
we're
group.
we're close enough. How far is the roost from the gates?
It's only about 4 or 5 blocks away.
Okay.
Not to metagame, but like there is a bridge that's separating
Again,
those two. You guys
if you
can
would
go right over
you
it.
recall. Eh?
That's why you're downtown.
No, the bridge to the north.
There. So, boom, 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 boom.
All right.
So-
So I start walking to the roost.
Okay.
So
I'll
Pip
follow.
knows he's getting married. So, and if he's okay with it,
Let's assume we're walking and talking.
Yes, you are.
why are you not okay with it?
Well, that doesn't mean that Pip knows the nefarious Black Rose or any of their negative dealings.
There's
He's
a lot that
child.
we don't know. This is something that's worst case scenario. This plan blows up and we get kicked out to Ravenswood for whatever reason. We did it for the best intentions. I can sleep at night knowing that I kept my son safe.
Let him either live or die on his own.
Easy for a man to say with no ties.
Ooh.
Literally, he's wearing a tie.
Oh shit.
But
cool. I'm trying to go around.
Okay.
I don't want to go running through the castle.
Make my way.
Once you make your way through the cities, you do find there is an east gate. The guard that is normally at each of the city's gates. There is southwest, east, north gate. The east gate, the guard is doubled again. Once you get outside of the city, they're checking each wagon and each person as they come across, seeing what their business is inside the city walls. But yeah, with the cloak of invisibility, you're easily able to slip. Their attention is averted, as they're going through some straw on the back of one cart, and you're able to.
Something in here. I know it.
You can make your way. Again, there's one section where you have to kind of up and over. You have to make a short climb about 30 feet up a rock face to get over where the stone from the mountain comes all the way up to the castle wall. But after about an hour and a half, you come to the herbarium where the Queen Mothers had where she has recently fallen.
Can I make a perception check to make sure there's no guards in that area?
Yeah, make a perception check.
22.
22, as you're looking up to the castle walls, you can see on top of the guard tower, there's one about 200 feet that way and one about 200 feet that way. As you're standing at the herbarium, you can see coming up just beyond the trees, you can see that there are guards on top of the guard towers, but not along the wall itself.
What would I roll this? Well, actually, I have the cloak of invisibility. I'm gonna try to go. I want to go up to the door that leads into the castle.
Okay.
But I want to check first to make sure I don't hear anybody on the opposite side, because I don't want to open a door and be like, "Hey,
So
why did that door?"
so you're gonna approach. So you're approaching the back door of the castle.
Yes, sir.
So again, making your way up through the tall grass, the blood-stained ground from the recent fight there.
Fuck this bitch.
And make a stealth check with advantage.
29.
Easily able to pad your way through the tall, soft grass. The breeze that's blowing is enough to cover any sound that you might be making as you stealthily move your way up with the cloak of invisibility. As you press yourself up against the door and check up one more time and look up. Doesn't seem as if anybody's noticed you.
Cool. I'm going to. Did you say you gave me the herbarium key?
You have it.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to. I want to.
Well, it's the key to the northeast gate to get into Ring. Or to, to get inside the castle walls.
Okay. I want to. I'm going to check to see if that. But I want to be I want to be able to hear if there's anybody on the opposite side of that.
Yeah, make a perception check.
That's a 15.
15?
Yeah.
There's the...
Nice. I'm going to check to see if that key fits the door.
You hear all the tumblers fall into place for the key.
I'm going to try to open the door as quietly as possible.
Okay. Make that sleight of hand check.
I'm good at those. For a 26.
Ever so gently, turning the key slowly until barely audible click on the door. You feel the lock give.
Okay.
Snark!
I want to do a real quick perception on the hinges. How old do they look? Since I'm staring right at them.
No.
Give him a quick sniff.
Get a perception check.
26. Oh, sorry. 22. I apologize. 22.
22. They look pretty old and weathered.
Gotcha.
Matter of fact, you kind of remember the last time you came this way. You didn't have to be so cautious. You remember they were kind of noisy.
Nice.
Okay.
How much saliva would it take for me to grease up the hinges?
Depends. Is it KY?
I don't have KY saliva.
What kind of kink you're into?
It tingles.
What your mutant power is? Big cool mutant power.
Oh no! Alrighty,
That's a damn good question.
I'm just gonna try to
DM.
spit into my hands and try to rub down the hinges as much as I can.
Okay.
On each 3 of the hinges and try to see if it makes a noise. I'm gonna dry my mouth out 100%. I'm gonna be thirsty.
Because not rockets.
So nice.
Able to. Okay, that's about all the saliva you can work up.
Cool. I'm gonna try to open the door as quietly, as slowly and quietly as possible.
Guess D40 in your bag.
Shut it! And then I want to hear to see if that guard woke up. Okay, so I want to try to do it again, not with the saliva, but I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to, like, as soon as I open the door, try to squeeze my body through and try to go right past them.
Okay. You can get it open about 7 or 8 inches before it starts squeaking.
I'm gonna peer in to see if homeboy's waking up.
You look inside the door. See a pair of boots, kind of kicked out, kind of reclined away. You can't see the top half of the body.
Metagaming, but have you tried jizz?
That's gonna take me at least 3 minutes. I'm
And a lot of roleplay.
How you doing, door? I'm gonna try to keep open the door until I can get my body through.
Okay, moving the door ever so slowly. You got the door open about a foot.
Is that enough to squeeze my thick ass through? Thick ass.
Kind of.
Oh, I want to make sure I take the key though first.
Able to one shoulder first, then the next, and one more time a stealth check.
30. As a 20 plus 10.
Nice.
In and able to step completely over the leg and reach back and close the door. And this time moving it towards you, opening it, but this time it's whisper quiet as it will close behind you as you're now straddling this kind of. This looks to be kind of pudgy half-orc. Even asleep, he's kind of got a dim-witted look about him.
Hey, what's
kind of
the
see you can kind of see why he's been put on.
Different tribe.
You can see why he's been put on guard duty of this particular door.
Gotcha. Cool. I'm going to then unstraddle the man and proceed to go down wherever I can hear the most amount of commotion coming from.
Okay, no, if you recall, you're in a room with him now. Because the walls are so thick. There's a door, a hollow space, and then a second door.
I want to go towards door number 2.
Okay, so you step over to him. Again, you insert the key in the lock and swing the door toward you, and you're able to step into the side where you're looking at the side of the castle. Remember that you recall towards the back that way was the kitchens, and towards your left you can see the rise of the hill that leads up around to the front of the castle.
Okay.
So, all of this is because of that super high stealth roll, and you're able to close the door behind you. You're inside the castle walls. So you guys are at the tavern?
Ah, yes.
Nice segue.
Salty has already gotten 3 drinks in her.
Oh, I'm gonna buy you a drink. Okay.
Beat me to it. And again,
You drink
and again, the whiskey exports have been phenomenal. So there is no whiskey in Whiskey Johnson's establishment right now.
What do they have?
Hold on a second. I take that back.
They have potato.
They have the 1-day stuff.
Oh, they have the clear.
They've basically got Everclear.
I've got a drink in my hand at the bar,
And they have ale and wine.
and I'm just like,
And then they have the super high octane.
All right, look, bartender. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I need you to take. I need you to take the wine. I need you to pour ale inside of it.
Good God, man.
Ale wine. Absolutely.
I've got a
Yes.
glass of this Everclear stuff at the bar, and I'm just like, who is that beautiful woman? God. And I'm just drinking, and I'm like, what?
Salty Eye is hitting on you.
If I look around, do I see anyone partaking in arm wrestling competitions?
Round 2! Actually, like round 3.
Yeah.
We had a rewind.
Are there any guards in the tavern right now?
Make a perception check. And
23.
23.
Damn, perception.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, not perception. I'm sorry. Oh, 16.
Damn, Gina.
There are no guards in the tavern, but there are people arm wrestling and playing dice game in one corner. A couple of familiar miners.
I might have loaded dice.
Does it call it?
Colette is there.
Go deck her in the face like a misty bitch.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good to see you.
This time I'm betting all my gold. I don't have much.
No, but the company does.
I'm gonna walk over to the corner, over to that group.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask to join in the arm wrestling
Okay.
again.
Colette standing there with a handful of copper coins, kind of shaking them. And she laughs. She's laughing and she hears you. You're as you come walking up, not trying to be stealthy about it all, as you're as your armor's shifting and rattling and clanking, and with your heavy footsteps as she.
Oh, actually, as I walk up to her, I want to like, be making sure that my beard is like all nice and pretty and neatly kept before she turns around to look
And
at me.
as she turns around to catch you primping and kind of and like
Stealth check.
you're sitting there puffing up your chest and fluffing up your beard. You turn around and she smiles and she's missing one of her front teeth now.
Is it recent? Like bloody or
Huh?
is it recent that she lost her tooth? Is it bloody or she's been missing it for a while?
It's been a while.
This is not the same smile that you had seen from her before. This is a recent development.
Okay.
What happened to your tooth?
Certainly after the last time I saw you, someone was making fun of your performance on the stage. We had a little tussle.
Honestly, I don't rightly blame them, but thank you for...
Lost a tooth.
Do you still have it? Maybe I can reattach it.
No, but I have his.
Unfortunately, no. The tooth was lost. The tooth was lost in the street somewhere. But that son of a bitch got what for?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'll always defend your honor.
Sweet.
All right. Let's make some money from these punks.
All right.
Some guys want to feel
Who wants to fight these two?
Yeah. We'll take them all on.
Hear. Who will take on these two fair maidens?
Salty, I can do it.
That I can! What am I gonna do?
Oh, I get it.
Meet
All
your
right,
facial
we have another contestant right over here.
I don't want salty to get hurt.
Salty I was gonna get the old 1-2 hoo-hoo.
Salty I was gonna get the salty eyes treatment.
Is there an empty table?
Yeah, there's a couple.
I would like to take an empty table.
Okay, getting close to around noon now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take out my journal and my prayer book,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make my journal entry early. Focusing on Pip's wedding and
Okay.
what I'm feeling about that.
Okay.
I feel sad. Pip is getting married. I did
It's not that I'm sad. I'm worried he's about to get sacrificed.
Lost my little boy.
Well, no, I'm just imagining
I'm
you
proud of
because,
him.
you're not very intelligent.
Well, no, I mean,
So
so
I'm just imagining like your writing is like a third grader. Like
It is.
this
It's
is
hard.
fun.
Grow no likings.
yeah, it's carving. But no, like I mean, just to clarify one thing, like
What are feelings?
I'm not like Ivan's not upset or anything that Pip's leaving. That's not why he's upset. He's worried that he's about to be sacrificed to something. That's why I'm being defensive.
I can get behind that.
Oh well, we've lost 4 of the members. What's one other?
His boy.
My boy, my baby boy. Baby boy.
Anyway, yeah. So
Okay, so you're making your journal entries early. Go ahead and sit down and start beginning your nightly routine in the middle of the day. You've got a lot to process. A lot's been thrown at you in the last couple of days. Recent revelations about possible vampiric ties to this long-known peaceful town of Ravenswood. Your adopted son having been knighted in this town and now possibly being married off to create an alliance with a northern town. So yeah, a lot to deal with that you begin. So you and Colette, we're going to try to make some money. You are going to try to. What is it?
Salty Dot doesn't even know what she's doing. She's just she heard her name. She's like, yeah, that's me. I can help you.
I'll fight him.
Can I bet gold on you?
You can bet on whoever you want.
What are we doing?
I'm about to kick your ass.
Damn!
All right, come on, come on.
Fight her.
Oh,
Actually, both
Get
of
to
us.
see 2 women
Well,
fight and
Colette.
duke it out.
Not me, but
I know.
I'm gonna bet
tell
5
her.
gold
I.
on the bearded one.
We're taking
It's
bets,
too
ladies
late
and
to
gentlemen.
say no.
The bearded one or the tiny one?
Bed love, okay? Unless you want to go into the bedchamber,
Are spells allowed?
So we're not fighting now.
Oh, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, love. Okay,
What
I'll
kind of-
fight anyone else besides.
I
your
think someone's
scary
a
ass.
coward.
You bet I am.
Do I have any takers? Is there any man enough to take on our champion? Don't be shy, boys. Any takers?
Everyone's like, oh, fuck that.
Not after the last time.
I mean, you're the crowd. I'm just asking.
Fighting for sport.
Damn it.
Fighting for sport. But for wager.
But for money in sport.
It's only $1.99, but it's free.
Spotify premium.
Get Hulu with it. Can't beat that deal.
To fight the bearded one?
To fight the bearded one if you think you're man enough.
I'll give it a shot.
What do you wager on it?
Nat 20. He didn't wait.
No. Sorry.
Sucker punches you.
Whoa!
Straight right hook, right across your cheek. Stars rings your bell.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna try to hit him back.
Okay, go for it.
What's this auto strike?
For
25
5 points of damage. 25?
to hit. Yeah, to hit.
Damn.
Damn, Gina.
This.
Roll your damage for your unarmed strike.
Oh, shit. What
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. A sucker punch.
it just says 4 bludgeoning.
That's what, a 1d4?
Mm.
Yeah. So you need this one.
You get the pyramid.
So what? No, that's for a dagger. It's 1 plus your strength bonus. 1 plus your strength bonus.
Oh, just 1, so 4.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Not going to tell you my unarmed strike.
Does it go down? Do you just blow a kiss at him?
Dude. I blow wind in their general direction.
Don't worry. -2. -1.
21 with the follow-up strike
Okay. 21.
for 4 more damage.
Okay.
Zach, can I ask you a question? Would this be considered battle of sorts?
I mean,
Can I use a
fighting.
battle bardic inspiration for her?
Sure.
All right. And our champion doesn't seem phased by that. You get a D8. This is a bardic
D8 what?
inspiration. I'm sorry.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, you can use it for any of your rolls right now if you're in battle. You can use it to add to your AC. You can use it to add to your damage. You can add to any roll that you do, like a save, because it's considered battle. You can use it for any of that.
One time.
Yeah, one time. I'm sorry. Yeah.
As you just come back after he sucker punches the shit out of you, and you come back and just boom, boom, and knock him back, so he falls over at the table behind him, and he comes up with a wine bottle in his hand, and as it shatters against the side of your head, it's an improvised weapon for 8 points of damage, as he just whacks you in the head with a wine bottle.
Full?
That's
Was
the
it?
real.
That's the real question. I don't think I have to know this.
Make a perception check.
20.
20. The floor under their feet is instantly wet. There's shards of wood and glass. The floor looks incredibly slick now, making it difficult terrain.
Damn.
Consultia, I just
Start licking the floor.
punch him back in the back of the head. And yell at him, that's for wasting wine!
Okay. Go ahead, take a swing.
11.
11. He's just like, you son of a... Basically spins herself around one time. She is just kind of whiffs right past the back of his head.
She sees doubles.
Okay.
Is he focusing on her now that she had tried to attack him, or is he still?
She's behind him. Actually, you know what? He's engaged with someone else, so you should have actually rolling with advantage because you're flanking him. Roll again.
It was worse.
It was worse. Yeah.
So yeah, the alcohol has pretty much taken its effect on you as you just like and just totally miss the back of his head.
Alright, I'm gonna punch him just straight square in the nose. Oh, maybe not.
For a nat one. Whoa, you can
Oh,
save
no,
that
I
bardic
would've-
inspiration if you want
That's
to.
not gonna help.
Well, then don't do it.
Insta failure.
So as the glass shatters against the side of your head, you smell the wine pour all over you and hit the floor, and God, you come back up to just drill him in the nose as while he's backing up, moving to the side, as he ducks out of the way and you hit one of the beams in the middle of the room, and the rest of you kind of feel the wood kind of shaking a bit.
Ooh, that had to hurt, ladies and gentlemen. But our champion's not phased, not one bit at all. Come one, come all bets are taken.
As he tries to come up underneath you, as you recoiling from hitting that, and as you see him, you catch him out of the corner eyes. He's trying to uppercut you right, like into your like, and you're like, not the beard, and back him out of the way as he and just completely misses you. One big haymaker uppercut.
Are we still like face to face, or did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Salty Eye wants to just try and kick him right in the balls.
Okay.
Damn, son.
10.
Well, it's still with advantage because he's so preoccupied with her.
So I go again.
So roll twice. Don't forget to add. Is she adding anything to that?
She
Yeah.
is adding.
Yeah.
The dice are not in her favor.
Okay, so again, the floor being just a little bit too slick. You go to take a kick, and as he moves out of the way, you try to realign your kick and slip on the wine on the floor and just barely catch yourself on the tables that are still left standing.
I'm gonna try to tackle him to the ground.
Okay.
15.
15. His hand is up, Misty Eye. Missing with a kick, you spot her, but you spot an opening, and you're able to and slam him onto the floor. He's now grappled.
I'm gonna elbow him right across the face.
Wow.
For 8.
8. You let go of your grapple and you raise yourself into your, and he ducks out of the way again, and again for the second time in just a few seconds, as he rolls his head out of the way and your elbow goes cracking into the stones of the floor.
Oh my god, this is not looking good for our champion.
Champion's just fucking up.
I am gonna lose half my gold.
Then with a 20, he takes and finishes as you're bent over. He takes and rolls backwards and grabs underneath your armor, and he uses his knee to force you up. He and throws you back off so that you're laying on the ground behind, and he uses his movement to get up. And now you're laying on the ground. Now he's facing both of you.
Okay. Salty Eye's just gonna try and just do a sucker punch on him now.
Okay, as he gets up. Okay.
That's funny.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What's your damage?
1.
1.
What?
What
That's
the hell
crazy.
is that?
The bug.
It's
Did you
an
just
bug.
flick it at him?
Yes. He was crawling across the top of the him straight.
I was like, damn, he just died on my paper. No.
Oh.
No, it's gone. 1 damage.
I legitimately thought he just fell and just died. I was like, damn, what an untimely death.
No, he was crawling right across the top here. I was like, I'd say I was trying to make it into your drink, but oh, actually, that's her drink.
Who's the winner?
So while you're laying sprawling, you're still kind of sliding across the floor from where he just threw you. Salty Eye comes up and just and for that moment of clarity, his face comes into perfect focus, and she just and like everybody in the bar can hear his nose go and he and just falls into this because he only had 2 hit points left, so that crit was all he needed. So
and she just spits on him and says, "That's for wasted wine."
Is he down and out at this point?
Oh, he's unconscious.
All right, and we have no, we don't have a new winner. We have the same champion as we always do. I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm fucking this up. Whatever. Just pretend it was really cool. All right.
I'm gonna bend down and grab $5 out of his or 5 gold out of his pocket. That's what I waged.
Steal from him?
No, that's what I waged. Put in 5 gold. I'm good.
Salty
I am going to go down and pretend to check his pulse, but I am going to steal his golden purse. Can I roll for sleight of hand?
Sure.
That's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got a 14, Bob.
14.
Yeah.
As you bend down and you very stealthily, like going to, like looking for a coin purse. You take a look around. Looks like nobody gives a fuck. They're like, and they've already forgotten about that. They're all kind of like they've already kind of started surrounding these two and started cheering.
Awesome.
I'm gonna
How much is in his coin purse?
17 copper.
Awesome.
I'm gonna stagger to my feet and then buy my friend Salty Eye a bottle of wine for saving my ass.
Or you guys can just like lick it off the floor.
I'm not gonna do that. Shit.
Or you could just like sit.
Salty Eye's just gonna pop it open and just start drinking sips of it through the bottle.
Okay.
One thing, Zach, while Ivan's sitting like a nerd reading his book while this bar fight's going on.
Today, I did this.
I would like to have my copies of the poem and the letter with the black sun or the black rose emblem on it.
Okay.
Like on the table, visible.
Okay.
Just in case.
Noted.
Just in
Alright,
case.
I want to go back to the corner with Colette and the other miners.
Okay.
Just kind of.
Okay. They're going about arm wrestling and
Mines.
Salty Eye's gonna take a seat right next to Ivan and just
Drinking the life away.
y'all need any food?
Oh fuck, it's about noon, isn't it? Meat? Do you have meats?
Always ton of meat.
I don't think I ever claimed all that wolf meat.
Yeah, you did.
I did?
Yeah.
I have a bunch of wolf meat if you don't want to waste your money.
We're here, we might as well enjoy ourselves.
Fine, I have my own wolf meat.
Yeah,
you have,
for days. Yeah, you had about 20 pounds of wolf.
That's a lot of meat.
You wouldn't
That
have
is a lot.
That's a lot of jerky, buddy.
you got any?
Stop Jim!
Here.
Thank you.
you wouldn't happen to have any leftover bacon from this morning, would you?
Bacon?
Aye.
Leftover.
Or fresh if you have it.
It's like saying leftover whiskey.
So-
There's no such thing. Leftover whiskey. Leftover bacon.
Aye.
I mean, we have bacon.
Can I get the 2 pounds of bacon cooked?
Sure.
Your heart's gonna stop.
He's a dragon.
I get a lot of extras.
You're trying to get that pocket bacon back.
I've got
He's
mine.
gonna be the world's roundest dragon.
Anyway, that's all I want.
Sitting his fat ass on a coin bed of gold.
No, he's gonna be sitting on a bed of bacon.
I'm sorry. And perhaps some bread and something hearty for Salty Eye here. And some water. Do you have water?
We're all out of water.
Shit.
I'll bring you water.
I don't need water. Don't do that.
You're not the same bartender we've had here before.
No.
Are you new? We've been in town about a month.
Yeah, I'm new.
What's your name, love?
Quite the talker.
Cordast.
It's good to meet you, Gordast. I'm Ivan.
Ivan.
Hi. What am I looking at here? What does this guy look like?
He's just kind of a human.
What am I looking at?
Because it might change the way I go through this.
It looks like
He's got very ruddy skin, probably in his early 20s. It looks like he doesn't like what he's doing or where he is at all.
You look like shit, man.
I don't know.
Have you ever sailed the high seas or anything?
No.
Would you want to?
Anything besides being in a shit town.
This town's not too bad. I know a good
Fucking
time.
awful.
Why do you say that?
Fucking. What are your choices? You can go out and hunt. I don't like being out in the woods. You can join the King's Guard, kiss ass to a bunch of royals. Or you can work with a carpenter. You can work with fucking sheep. Who wants to be a fucking shepherd? I want to spend my time on a hillside looking at a bunch of fucking sheep. Or I can sit in here and look at you bunch of fucking drunks all day. At least there's some entertainment around here.
I kind of get
Well, what do you like to do?
Why don't you be a drunk? And I hand him my wine ale mix.
Well,
I haven't even sipped on it yet.
are you looking maybe for something else to do? I have a friend who's hiring.
Good God, man.
Thanks. Let's go at you.
I've got the friend who's looking for compatriots for jobs. Perhaps you'd be interested. Something outside of this. Surely more interesting. At the very least, you'd be taking interesting jobs from people, doing different things.
Like what?
He once took a job to secure a wagon coming into Ravenswood. Actually,
Security gig? Sounds like working for the man. I don't know.
Well-
Doesn't sound like fun.
you're not so much working for the man. You work for yourself with him. It's kind of interesting. I've never seen the man work, but
It's like a pyramid scheme.
You might receive a symbol of your membership, and I'll hold up my wooden duck. And say he's good to his employees.
Oh, boy.
Wait, who are you offering him work to?
These go.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, we're actually staying here. We're up in the rooms. My friend will be back here shortly. Perhaps I can introduce you. Do you work the night shift, or are you leaving soon?
I'm here for like the next fucking 18 hours.
All right, we'll be here.
Yeah, it will be too, unfortunately.
While we've been having this conversation, has he looked at my notes or my journal or anything? Okay, good.
He does not
Dead
care.
Anyway, that's all I got. Gordas, thank you for the bacon to come. I appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
And I'll flip him a gold piece. I'm serious about working for my friend. A lot more than that's coming your way.
As long as it's something more fucking stimulating.
I can give you stimulation.
I walk by him and say, don't quit your day job.
No. Sorry, you're not my type.
Dudes!
Wow. Like Freddie Mercury's.
That's awesome.
Bucktooth people?
British people. And, I mean, I'm just working, going back to my thing.
I wonder how Mystios is doing it.
I mean, he's competent in what he does. I'm just hoping he hasn't.
I'm confident in stuff.
Hoping
That's what I'm confident in.
I'm just hoping that the
Thank
what's
you.
the
Thank you.
Armaeus, what's the one thing he always says when he fucks up? Damn it! I should have looked for traps. Is that what he always says?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Sounds like something someone who's good at sneaking should know about.
You guys have a rogue that doesn't check for traps? That's funny.
He's been poisoned at least
My leg
twice.
usually finds it.
And
Yeah, he's
and
kind of like a schlep rogue.
and you're a bard who can't sing.
No, but I can spin a tail.
Touche.
My magic comes from my mouth.
So does hers.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what the guy behind the bar said.
Hey, Vestaman, let's check in on Mystios, see how he's doing. Why don't you ask him how he's doing?
What?
Why don't you check in with Mystios, see how he's doing? Shoot him a message or something.
Well, I don't want to distract him from what he's doing. If he's busy, I don't want to distract him and get him all sidetracked. He might trip over something and set off an alarm.
Understandable.
If he's sneaking around, let him sneak. If he gets caught, well, then he could.
I will do one thing real quick. On a blank sheet of paper, I'm just going to do the best I can to draw the sigil of the Black Rose.
Okay, make a performance check.
Natural 1.
It's a stick figure.
It's a wiener.
It looks like
Wait,
a
you're trying to
dandelion.
draw the rose?
Black
Yeah.
rose. Just
Salty looks at it. That's pathetic. Can I draw it for you?
Salty Eye looks at it and goes, "That's the worst cow I've ever seen."
you just draw like an arrow to it and just put black rose.
Moo. And I'll give her a sheet of paper and a piece of charcoal.
Okay, make your performance check.
23.
23. She replicates the rose from memory, from memory, almost exactly. Almost, it looks just like the original from the one that you handed off.
Damn.
I can tattoo that on you if you want.
You ever
Not this.
hang out with a troupe? You know, traveling gypsies, bards, anything like that?
Hard
I've
bars.
been with some pirates.
So it's a no.
I mean, okay, fine. They're bards of the sea. Why not?
They're bards
I've been
of the
with many
sea.
people. Let's just say that.
You've been with many people?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, honey, I got to tell you something. You might want to get checked out.
I'm
Yeah. I've been with a lot of people
I'm a
too.
doctor.
Sometimes there's some bits down there that glow. Okay, I'm just saying. You might want to get checked out.
That sounds cool.
Yeah,
While you guys are talking about
Glowy bits.
radioactive genitalia, you guys are discussing that, and Ivan is just dumbfounded, amazed at Misty Eye's capability or ability to draw. Crusty Eye. Wait, did I say Crusty Eye?
You said Misty Eye.
Misty Eye's
Yes.
Misty
Salty
says she's lying.
Salty Eye's ability to recreate from memory images that she's seen. Mystios is back in the.
Damn, I set off a trap. I should check for traps. No,
Again, about noon now.
okay. I want to go to where
Majora's Mask was.
Yes, I want to find
Play
Majora's
that game.
Mask. Screw the quest.
What are we even doing here?
I want to go towards the where. Since I've been around the castle, from where I'm at, can I tell where like the grand hall would be?
Oh yeah. Dude, up to your left would be the pathway that leads up to the cobblestone in front courtyard, with the guard towers to your left and the main door to your right.
Awesome.
The main door to the right leads to there's a hallway that leads to the grand hall, and the doorway on the left once inside the castle.
I want to go towards the grand hall.
Okay, so you're walking up towards the front of the castle. Again, the 6 guards at the main gate, and 4 patrolling inside in front of the doors, 2 stationed at the doors.
Now, because now correct me if I'm wrong, but like the walls are like, are they like rock walls or are
They're
they
stone walls.
They're
yeah.
stone walls. Okay.
Very much like the place we were today. They're
Stone walls.
Stone walls, thick stone walls.
Instead of walking through the guards, can I try to see if there's like a path I may be able to travel up the walls? Let's see if there's any like cuts and holes.
You want to rock climb?
Yeah, I basically want to rock climb the wall.
Okay.
I like your style, sir.
Make a perception check.
These rolls are nice tonight.
Do you have your black diamond
25.
Why aren't you making these rolls in combat?
I don't know! Well, last time I was in combat, I went to hell and came back and immediately got thrown up in the air.
Yeah, that was actually that
was so good.
Yeah, you do spot there is instead of as you move up towards the front of the castle proper, the kitchen doors and the back side of the castle off to your right. You move up to the left to look towards the main hall. There is you do notice there's protrusions of stone. It looks like you should be able to get right up it.
I want to climb up.
Okay.
I brought my hands.
You better catch these
Okay.
things.
It's about 30 feet up to the next level.
Okay.
So let's get 3 back-to-back athletics checks for your climbing.
First one is going to be an 8.
Okay.
It's going to be a 5. What did you do to me? What did you do to my rolls? And the last one's going to be a 14.
14. So you're able to make it about halfway up.
I'm going to use one of my luck dice. I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
Ain't you look. For a 18.
18. So about 10 feet from the top. Now one stealth roll. To make sure you're not making any noise while you're doing this.
23.
Okay. That's okay.
That's a lot of dice rolls behind that screen.
Just gotta roll for every card, I guess.
Oh.
It just gets funny with every roll.
He just takes the turn.
As you're making your way up, it's like you're having a hard time at first. The lower stones are giving you some problems. The walls here look like they might be intentionally smoother. After you make it about 20 feet up, one of the guards, you're almost directly over the front doors, like the grand that open to the grand hall. And the two guards that are there, one of them starts like, "Hey, did you hear that?" He's looking right at you, but does not see you.
Nice. Thank God for the cloak of invisibility. I want to.
Hey, I swear it sounds like there's somebody on the wall right over our heads. The other guard starts looking that direction. It's like, you always get like this when we're on high patrol. There's nothing on the fucking walls. Pay attention to your job.
Jeb.
EG. I love that. As I'm climbing
the last 10 feet, you pull yourself up and look across this portion. Able to climb up over and put yourself quietly onto this part of the parapet, where in times of siege there, like a last stand where archers would be. There are the roof, tiled roof leading up, windows to your left and right. look to have archways, arched windows in them.
I want to appear in the one to my left. Just I want to check to make sure there's nobody in there first.
Okay. Make a perception check.
That is a 7.
7. Looks as if there's the windows that you're looking into. It looks it's a fucking massive bedroom. It doesn't look like there's anybody in it right now.
Does this look like the bedroom we stayed in?
No, it does not.
Okay. Okay.
This is. This looks like a royal room. This looks like it would be the king's bedroom.
Not gonna go. Oh, actually, yes. I'm gonna go into the king's bedroom.
Okay. So you get excited for a second. You go pull on the windows.
They're locked. Sorry, I thought you said that the windows were open. I apologize. That's
No,
fine.
they're glass paned windows.
Okay. Okay.
Not a big open window. Otherwise, Vestamon would have just flown into it.
Yeah. Does it look like there's a? Can I check to see if there's a latch?
There is a latch.
I want to pick that latch. For a 25.
Hey, you produce your thieves tool, and you're about to. Hold on a second. And it swipes open so easily. It is a very simple latch.
Perfect. So I just
and you're able to pull the door, the windows out towards you, and step inside. And there doesn't seem to be. It's very still, very quiet. There's a couple of candles lit, light streaming in from behind you, a massive bed to your left, to your right, a huge wardrobe, a boar's head on one wall, a stag head on the wall on either side of the wardrobe, a basin with water off to the side, two doors. One looks like it leads further into the castle. One that kind of leads off to the right.
If I was a real piece of shit and I had his mom's head, I would just nail her head to the wall. But I don't have that, so I can't do that. I want to go to the king's nightstand, or like wherever like
there are side tables on either side,
and I want to place both of the rolls on his on like what I guess I don't know what side of the bed he sleeps on, but I actually, you know, I want to put them on his pillows.
Up on the pillows?
Yeah, I want to take both of the rolls and put them on the pillows.
Okay, easily done.
Perfect. Bad idea. I'm not gonna do it. Cool. I want to then leave. Same way I came in.
Okay. Going back down the front of the.
Oh, that's yeah. I guess that's not a good idea. I'm gonna first of all, I'm gonna turn around and shut the window.
Okay.
I'm reattach the latch.
Okay. Everything's closed up.
I want to go towards where like the main door to enter this room would be, or where I was.
Okay. Oh, so you're going back in. So you're back in the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
So you close the windows.
And I'm going to try to find whichever door would be the main door to get in. No, sorry, yeah, out of the bedroom.
Okay. So I'm gonna open the door, and there's the. Wait, which door are you doing first? Because when you were facing from the window into the bedroom, the bed was on the left. And you place the letters, the scrolls. There was, to your right was the wardrobe with a door just to the left of that, and there was one a door that was facing you.
I want to go towards the door that was facing me.
Okay, then
I
so-
want to check to make sure there's no guards outside of there. Like, if I can put my ear up to the door and see if I hear any guards.
Make a perception check.
Right outside. 11.
11.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear there's anybody right outside.
Okay. I want to open the door.
Peeking out, you can see this hallway, this nice and brightly lit, overlooks. Or there's what looks across from this room to be an arched doorway that looks like it goes into a library, and then the hallway goes down to a staircase on the left. Doesn't look like there's anybody up here.
I want to go down the hallway to the staircase.
Okay. Quick stealth check.
Sure. 26.
26?
Yeah.
Make it all the way to the top of the stairs. Looking.
It's the plus 10 that's helping.
Looking down the stairs. There are guards patrolling on the hallways down below.
Try to sneak past him.
Okay. Make another stealth check.
21.
21. Timing it just slow. You wait for a couple minutes and so that they're going back and forth down the hallways. You see a chance and you very quietly make your way down the stairs. Right as they're passing, you're able to, with the cloak of invisibility on you, able to make your way around the corner just as the other guard passes back the other direction, and turn another corner that leads you back towards the back side of the castle. Again, doesn't appear that anybody has noticed you yet.
Am I close to the herbarium? Like, based off like my knowledge of the castle, would I be close to the herbarium?
For direction?
Yeah.
That would be make a survival check. See if you know which direction you
17.
are. 17. You're heading towards the back side of the castle. That it is moving you in the direction of the herbarium.
I want to go try. I want to try to navigate my way to the herbarium.
Through the castle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, short form of this. 2 more stealth checks. With this cloak of invisibility.
That would be an 11 for 1. 11 for 2.
Okay.
Do I get to roll with advantage because I have this stuff?
You get to add plus 10.
Okay.
So you make your way down towards down the next set of stairs, and you get to where you know you're on the ground floor, and you're making your way through. When you go and open one door, and you immediately hear on the other side, it's like, "What the hell?" And boom, and the door slams back in your face again.
Okay. I want to leave that door alone. Or is that the door that I would know that'd be going on the way to the herbarium?
From that survival check, yeah, that's the one that's going to lead basically out the back side. You're as close as you're going to get to that door that leads to the herbarium.
Gotcha.
Navigating this direction through the castle.
Cool. Alrighty. I will then, based off of that knowledge, son of an actual bitch. Try to open the door again, but better this time.
Before you can open the door, as you're reaching down to put your hand on it, you see the knob beginning to turn.
I'm gonna. So whichever way the door. Okay.
The door opens wide. There's two Crown's Guard, two Castle Guard in the with the Ravenswood crest on their with their hands on their swords, standing in the doorway. They're looking down the hallway.
I'm gonna try to stand still and hold my breath.
For almost a full 5 seconds before the second one relaxes and says, "And you got me all jumpy for nothing." I mean, look, yeah, keep your eye out, but don't.
While they're talking, oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Ooh.
Ooh, dangerous.
I want to try to get like as slow as I can without making any noise for them, like to be like, "Oh, hey, someone's moving right in front of me." I want to get like to like the side of them. Are they standing out in the hallway?
Yeah, they're standing out in the hallway. There's like a good. I mean, they open the door wide and they're both standing there, like expecting to see somebody on the other side, and they see an empty hallway.
Am I standing directly in front of them, or?
Yep. Yeah, you're. I mean, you said you moved off to the side, but I mean, they're scanning. They scanned the hallway for a couple seconds and saw nothing.
Cool. I want to get behind, like if they swung the door open, like to the left.
They swung the door open towards them.
Oh, never mind.
So, but they swung the door open. They had to take a step back. There's like you were talking. Oh, you were thinking about moving past them because you had the right picture in your mind. If you did, because there's a good. I mean, there's like enough room for them to have opened the door.
Cool. I want to try to get past them.
Okay, that's stealth check.
I won't look at it this time.
For a 23.
Okay. Still holding your breath. You're able to just like very quietly and you're thanking the gods of all thievery and everything else that the floors are so thickly carpeted and your leather, your armor doesn't make a sound. Everything that would normally clink and clatter, your dagger, your pouch, everything you're able to keep it completely silent as you make your way past them, and you hear one of them kind of slam the door. Get back to work. As you just completely silent, whisper silent, make your way down the hall.
Cool.
Sneak, motherfucker.
Sneak, bitch.
Good job.
I wanna
with one hand on your coin purse so nothing rattles.
Shut the fuck up.
Make your way to the end of the hallway. There's a large, heavy wooden door in front of you.
I wanna quietly, as much as I can, try to. Wait a minute. Is that sleeping guard will be on the opposite side of that door?
Okay.
Mentally, sorry. Or am I already past that?
You are currently leaving the castle.
Okay.
You have to get through the wall to get to the herbarium.
Okay.
Okay, so you're still in the castle itself.
Okay.
There's a castle. There's a stone castle. There's wooden walls that are all the way around it, with wooden guard towers, and then just outside of the wooden walls that are 3 and 4 tree trunks thick. From the logs that are placed around. So you've made it to the backside of the castle itself, the three towered castle. But you still have to cross open ground.
Let's go. Let's do this. I want to I want to check to see if possibly I still hear Snorri McGee.
Okay, so making your way out of the back door of the castle, you find this door open. You taking a quick glance up. There's guard towers to your left and right. The familiar wooden walls now. The tree log walls of the outer castle walls. You see, as you're making your way toward the door you would know to be where the herbarium is, Again, you see a half-elf. It's just in absolutely fine clothes. A lute strung across his back. And a second half-elf who just looks incredibly old. With very tall, thin, gaunt, with darker, looks almost like charcoal robes on.
Can I make a perception check to see what type of, if they're wearing any sort of patches or anything like that?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, that's a 26.
26. They both have. You notice that the first half elf that's in his fancy dress is sporting 3 rings. One of them, emblem of the Black Rose, and the other very, very old half elf. Looks, he has the insignia of the Black Rose up high on his chest, stitched into his cloak.
Can I stand off for a second? Because obviously that's the whole reason why I'm in here. Can I hear if they're talking about anything? I want to get close enough to where I can hear them, but if they're chatting.
Make a stealth check.
Sorry if I'm dragging this on. I apologize.
No, this is perfect. This is what we're looking for.
21.
21?
Yep. I don't like that. Don't smile when I make a roll.
A hand raises to you. Makes a quick swipe. The cloak of invisibility fails.
Ooh.
As you feel a wave of dark arcane energy pour over you.
Nice. That's what's up.
As you're standing there now, out in the open.
How close is that door that I need to get out of? That I believe it's where it could be. Is on the opposite side of them.
Yep.
Just from my mental image, are you still white?
Yeah. No, I don't look like myself. Because that was makeup. You can't cast magic on makeup.
As the it's a good call. Us being out here, knew 10L couldn't be trusted. He'd have his spies everywhere.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, whoa, hey, hold on. I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna pull out this little guy. I'm not here for murder. I'm not here to spy. I'm looking for anything valuable. I can tell you're obviously more powerful than I. I just want shiny objects to take home. I tried to find stuff to steal.
Make a deception check.
Deception.
Oh, the dirty deed.
That is 23. I swear.
Whole different folder.
Oh my god! This is bad with the DM has to pull out folder number 2.
3.
3.
I know
What's
who this
behind?
is.
Leonard wants to marry his daughter.
Who?
Leonard?
Leonard wants to marry his daughter off to the knight of a fool who would allow common thieves behind his walls in broad daylight.
Obviously, I am no common thief, as nobody here has yet to see me. Nobody here has yet to see me! I'm not a common thief!
You sound like Pleakley from the Stitch.
I don't do female voices well.
I love it though.
Make a wisdom save.
Of course I will. Because you asked. 18?
You are held. You cannot move it. As they cast a hold person on you.
Higher than 18. Fuck.
That's a strong wizard.
That's gnarly. Yep.
That's the other
Called.
wizard.
Huh?
I can't say anything.
You can't listen, see.
That's a good time to shit your pants.
I can't. He's holding my bowels. I'm just gonna be like,
And as a bonus action, he casts shit pants.
no, every guard will smell me. Now he holds me. Now I can't move. Can I still talk, or is that like holding my mouth shut as well?
No, you still.
Let me see your face.
I promise. I promise. I'm not here to. I don't do.
Yeah, stay in character.
I promise. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want shiny things.
Say, look right here.
Look at my boobies. What a girl with these tits lie to you. They're A's at least.
The guards are they call for more guards.
Can I attempt to? Oh, I can't roll again to try to stop their hold.
Okay, I will let you try one more time before the other one in the fancy dress, in the fancier clothes, the other elf begins to
Use my luck dice. I'm so sorry. That was bad. That's even worse.
as they bind your hands with physical rope.
And my favorite kind of rope.
Bind your legs and just take and push you over. Bam! You hit the ground.
Ow! Ow!
No.
They want your bestie.
Oh, silly child. You really picked the worst day to try to rob, as he takes a silk scarf out and ties it around your mouth. As you are bound and gagged now.
With the silk scarf, he really wants your bestie.
It's your kind of kink, buddy. What kind of knots were those, just in case?
Very tight ones.
The tightest.
Not like a ladder knot, maybe like a...
Double eldritch knot.
Bondage knots.
So, what are these elves doing out behind the castle? These Black Rose people.
Nobody knows that but me.
They're not spies themselves.
We don't know about that.
Getty has theories.
What time is it right now?
It's noon 30.
It's getting to be about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, too-ish.
Fuck.
In game time.
Okay.
If I where to text Mistios.
I can't
Where to
text him.
message you.
I can't text back.
Mentally message me back.
He'll diddle ya.
I don't want
Yeah,
to.
you know, I know he'd be going.
Dude, you just,
Well, it's a mental message, so I can
just,
talk on my mind.
you just said you didn't want to interrupt him. I tried saying let's message.
That
him
was
earlier.
earlier. Now we've been in the bar drinking and fighting and acting like a bunch of idiots.
Oh, fuck, these 30 minutes been
You
crazy.
know? And now I'm bored, so I want to see if I can get hold of you.
Of course.
You know?
Okay.
Okay, I want to miss the host. How are you doing?
I'm bound up and gagged. How do you
You
think?
hear?
I can't understand him. Can't he?
Sounds like he's got
Can't
something.
he mentally tell me what's going on?
Well,
Telepathy?
we have a poor reception where I am. Surprise! It doesn't go through castle
Okay.
walls.
Well,
He's being gagged. There's nothing I can do.
The safe word is aardvark.
Say cucumber! Say cucumber!
are you behind the castle? In the castle? Behind the castle?
This is funny.
Okay. Now, Gord Ivan. Well, they got Mistios.
Oh, they got him! Hey,
They got him. Sounds like he's bound and gagged behind the castle somewhere.
How do you know that?
could just literally have poor reception.
What exactly
That's
did
the
he
thing that
say?
happened.
Really? Really? How do you know, Vestaman?
Yes,
I got
I
it.
can tell.
You can tell.
We're gonna rock it if you want to roll with it.
Okay.
Is it the wizard instinct in you?
Yes.
All right. Well,
I've been doing this a long time. I can tell when somebody's bound and gagged.
Can too.
Yeah, they always go, ooh, ooh, ooh.
well, they could have been getting shoved in the corncob pipe. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, look.
Speak for yourself.
What? He's bound and gagged. Can I roll to see if I know what the reason is for that?
I would like to roll to see what my lucky lottery numbers are.
No doubts, there's going to be words had over how the King's Guard captured a thief inside the place who looks like a different person. As soon as they wash him, they're going to be like, "Oh, you're this motherfucker." If they search him,
What kingdom are you from? They wash him?
I mean, let it go.
but if they search him, they're going to find the notes.
No, he left it on the king's
They
bed.
don't know that.
Alright.
But thank you, Windows. But what they will find,
Surprise.
surely they'll find the king's pass into the walls because we all got one.
We need to message him and tell him to hide it in his bussy.
Well, if he can't speak, as Esteban says, how do we know that he can do that?
He can't speak, but we can.
So what do you want to do?
Give him
You want to
a
go try to
message.
rescue him, or you want to just let them
I
throw him
think-
in a dungeon?
I think we should go make our case in front of the king before he comes to us. Own up to it. I'm the one who sent him.
Do we have any more scrying water?
No.
No.
Oh, I can't answer that. I'm sorry.
What now? What?
No,
Scrying water.
No, we're.
I can scry without. All I need is
Do we want
your
to
shield.
have Vestamon try to scry Mystios again?
No, let's just.
That way we can confirm what his situation is before we go to the king and tell him our friend was kidnapped behind your walls.
That's a good idea. Do you want to polish up your shield?
I will offer my shield for
Okay.
you, Vestamon.
How many fifth level spells do you have?
What?
How many fifth level spells do you have?
4 or 5. No, this is only the first one I've ever used.
Huh?
This is the first one I've ever used.
You have fifth level spells?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
How many?
2.
2 fifth level spells?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the first time I've used one in days and weeks.
Cool. Okay. So, taking the 10 minutes. taking the 10 minutes to perform the ritual and looking in the reflective surface of Xenophon's shield in a darkened corner of the roost. It does, you see Mystios' face come into the reflective surface. Anybody who's gathered around, all you can see that Mystios is, you can see that his familiar face painted up in a very almost comical white now, given the situation, with a red silk scarf tied around his mouth, his hands bound behind his back, and his wrists bound to his feet as he's being dragged back into the castle.
Did we see
Am I
in this picture? Did we see the two people that had him?
The two people that are dragging him away are Ravenswood guards. As the scene as you're scrying and the scene kind of pans out, you do see the other two half elves.
And we see the emblems on them, the Black Rose emblems.
Make a perception check.
Can we all make a perception check? Since we're all looking at this.
Are you?
Well, if you're looking directly
If you're looking, you would need to be looking for something in particular. He told me what he was looking for.
I would like to see if he's, for the sake of continuity, if he has the letters on him in his hands, the things we sent him with.
Very clearly you can see that he does not have them in his hands, because his hands are tied behind his back.
Okay.
You see thickly knotted rope between his wrists.
Whether or not he's delivered the notes or not, we need to go get him.
I agree.
And how could we even go about doing that? How could we even sneak into the place?
Well, we will need to sneak in. I am quite confident that Tenno will come for us.
We just need to go. Are we going to go through the back or the front?
I propose we go right to the front gate.
Okay, but
Yeah,
if
all
we
the
go,
sneaking around is a bad idea
If
nowadays.
we go to Tenel and tell him that Mystios has been captured, then he will know that we all sent him to infiltrate his castle during his meetings, and he's gonna break.
Well, it
trust
could be
with us.
forgivable if he knew why we did it.
Yeah, I am completely okay with. I mean, Tenel is a sensible king. He's a good man, from what I have seen. So if I explain to him why I sent Mystios to do this,
It might actually be the quickest way for us to get to the king.
Well, we also had that guard, Still, or whatever his name was, Still, or with the note too. So we were trying to tell the king, we were trying to get the message to him one way or the other, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, if I have
That's
to,
a good idea. He's right.
If we
He's
like
right.
have to make you fly in there just by yourself to face the king while we're standing at the door.
I don't think we need to be doing anything else outside of the chain of command right now.
Aggressive.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should handle this the way we always have. We should be straight and upright.
We need to make Mr. Goff stay outside so they don't see him, and we need to make that.
I'll say
We
at the
need to
gate.
make her
in
stay in the
general.
bar because she's too drunk and she'll make an ass of herself. So, just the people that can negotiate like you and Armaeus, because Armaeus, make sure you cock that hamster in case you have to throw it.
That sounds kinky.
Damn.
I've forgotten.
Don't worry,
That
Vestamon, I
actually
took care of that this
sounds
morning.
Cock that hamster. I love
Cock that hamster. Cock that hamster.
My new term for masturbation. I'm cocking the hamster. Leave me alone.
Is that what you're gonna say to me?
All right,
Anna, I'm cocking the hamster.
All right.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Let's go to the front gates. Jack, if you're okay, you'll wait at the gates as to not further anger the king.
Yep.
If you're needed, you'll know.
Send me a message.
Well, I say.
I don't think that'll be
I
necessary.
say while we go inside, he sings to the guards and it mesmerizes them.
Well,
He would kill them.
Salty,
I would.
Yeah.
My
song
ear is still
fun.
bleeding from the last time he sang.
Salty, I will come with us. And
She's a drunk whore.
Nice.
Come on, man. She's not
How
going to
does
do us
that-
any good.
does that make her any different from you?
I would say Jay. Mr. Goff, you joined this team. You didn't understand, but our mission is to all get killed before the end of the mission.
Really?
That's what we're about. If you want to stay with us, you're welcome to stay with us, but
No.
prepare to die. You know? Because that's what our mission is about, is for all of us to die sooner or later.
Our mission is about
For
dying?
stupid things,
Alright.
for stupid reasons, you know?
Now, more.
I didn't
So-
sign up for this.
I just want you to know that, Mr. Goff, since, you know.
Yeah, you're
I
still
think,
here.
I think it's gonna be okay.
More importantly, if we are denied admission to the king, we will.
You take your whip out and whip the hell out of them. Let's get past them.
Say it with me, everybody.
Lawful good.
But
Bound to happen sooner or later.
that very well could be an idea. If it comes to that, it'll come to that. But we should not jump to violence too soon.
Hey, violence don't solve anything, but it sure is fun.
Agreed.
Awesome.
Lawful good.
That's kind of accurate.
Totally accurate. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'll put some money on the table, pack up my shit, and
Let's go.
we're gonna head towards the castle.
Leg up.
All right.
And the gypsy's going down.
You guys sure do have a lot of audiences with the king.
I would like to keep an eye out as we're in the street moving. If any guards hail to us or anybody looking for us, anything like that.
Okay, so make a perception check.
I hope nobody hails to us.
16.
16.
16.
Okay. As you're making your way through the city streets towards the castle, again, back past the square, as you begin your final approach to the castle, the shops to your left and right, a couple of small alleyways, as you're approaching the guard tower, it becomes very obvious that the gate, the portcullis, the city gates are they're lowered to where anyone has to stoop to go under. They're only about 2 feet. There's only about 2 feet left before it's closed completely. And the guards that are outside and the guards that are on the guard tower have become visibly more alert. They are tense now.
As much as figured.
Looks like it, yeah.
We will approach Jack if you want to be in the rear.
I'm in the rear.
I know you are. But as we approach, show them the hands. Is Silas there? Or Sills?
Sills is on duty.
How long does that man shifts?
Sir
I've
Sills?
only been gone a couple hours.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking it's nighttime. I don't know why. I'm an idiot.
Sir Sills, I think you know why.
It's only an hour.
I think you know why we have come back.
Yeah, they've caught some thief around the back.
I think I have an idea of who they caught.
You do?
You recognize someone missing?
Roll perception.
That was good.
I was actually just getting ready to.
How's it feel?
The one with the red stripe?
Yes, we've had questions about him, but he was with you, so the king trusted him.
Yes.
Yes, we sent him on a mission to try to get a message to the king.
We sent him on an errand,
As you can see, we take this very seriously.
similar to the one that we gave you.
We truly care.
And
Keep doing that. That's good.
so I want to make something clear. Sending Mystios into the king to deliver the message, the same one that I gave you,
Yeah.
was in no way an attempt to overthrow your authority any such way. We respect your position entirely, but I want you to understand. I have a fear that these people mean to do Sir Pip harm.
Can I cast charm on him to make sure that his message will get to the guy? He'll accept his message.
You know, cast charm on Sills?
Yeah.
Charm person?
Yeah, so
In front of like 3 other guards?
6.
6 other guards?
You don't want me to do that?
No.
Okay, well then throw the hamster.
I'm gonna throw a hamster.
Well,
We don't even know the outcome yet. Hold on.
How about we wait to hear his response?
Okay. Never mind. I'll just wait. I'll hold on.
But Sills, we have come to own up to the actions that we did. Mystios was caught. The only thing that I hope is that the message was received and that we have not damaged any potential relationships or friendships that we've been forging here in Ravenswood.
Okay. I think I understand.
Um,
Raise the gate. And you hear the chains and the heavy ropes. Right. Right this way. Bring everyone. I understand your urgency.
Aye.
Sweet.
You sure?
No, look, you say outside.
Can I roll to see if whether or not I believe that Sills is going to try to imprison us as well?
As you all pass underneath the gate.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, if he said everybody and you
Yeah.
guys are cool with me coming.
Yeah. Come on, Jack Ryder.
Just don't
Make your insight check.
16.
16?
Yeah.
You see him casting his eyes back and forth. Close the gate. Bowman. Take them to the dungeon. As guards begin running forward with shackles, and they begin clasping irons onto your wrists. And they take you. It's like, I'm sorry. I know that you may be well-intentioned, but I thought you understood. The king will not be seeing anyone for 3 days. Make sure they're fed well. They'll be answering to Tenel soon.
Is the food good or not?
And that's where we're going to call it a night.
Nice.
So they take our weapons and everything?
We're in the dungeons.
And now we're going to the
It's
dungeon.
okay,
Keep
guys.
us in the dungeons with our
It's my
weapons.
fault.
She's gonna have withdrawals. She needs alcohol.
She needs rum!
No way.
She needs alcohol!
This is actually good.
She will die!
Based on where I'm being carried to, do I think that I'm going to see Tenel, or do I believe I'm like just based off like the terrain around me?
Oh no, they're not taking you to. They're not taking you to the Great Hall. As they take you, they drag you back around the back side of the castle and straight into, and then down a flight of stairs. It's not nearly as nice as the Great Hall or the.
Because you're already down there.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to the dungeon too?
Well, he's already under them.
No, I'm not.
We're gonna be reunited.
Away somewhere.
Well,
and it feels so good.
looks like the party's back together.
All right.
I was really worried about that part.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, wait a minute. If they can't take. Let me ask you something. I'm not trying to metagame, but let me ask you something. They can't take his hangman thing because he's the only one that can pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't take the hamster because he's the only one that can pick it up on the hangman thing. So
We'll cross that bridge when they get there.
He gets to go to the dungeon with his hangman.
They'll leave it. It'll be sitting in the courtyard until it can be moved. And if they have to get 30 or 40 men to move it, you know.
Is the hamster still going to be on it?
No.
You don't pay me enough for that kind of information.
I don't think we even pay you.
Exactly.
That's the point he's trying to make.
Oh well.
Alrighty.
That was a bust.
I made a huge.
No, it's
Yeah.
fun.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Ivan.
I'm gonna.
This
No,
is your.
I think you
screen so
know.
we
You know what
can
I'm getting at. Oh fuck me, this is bad.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna have Ben prison for 3 days, and then all that shit's gonna transpire. They can make the deals and everything.
I don't know
Then-
about you, but
then
I don't
Fidel's
plan on
gonna
being
talk
there.
to
I think I
us.
know what's gonna happen.
You don't
too.
be. You don't what?
I don't plan on being there for 3 days.
I
I'm
know.
escape.
Some of us can cast cool ass spells.
I'm escape. I know how to escape.
It's one of those
Yeah,
fancy.
I was gonna do
but
it.
see, but if you escape, then that's
No,
just gonna put
I
us
was
in a
gonna
bad
do
light.
it right before he called
You're
it.
gonna put
but
us
he
in a
called
bad light
it, so
with
I'm
Tanel.
gonna save it for next time.
Look, you're gonna put us in a bad light with Tanel.
We already are.
I
Yeah,
know,
no kidding.
but it's gonna be even worse.
First off, we're hanging out with Jack Ryder.
if we all escape, if everybody wants to escape, then we're going to be a fugitive from Tanel.
We'll have to find out next week
Hey,
on Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, maybe you can get back to your roots of running a criminal organization and piracy.
Yeah.
We tried to go straight, it just didn't work.
Let's do
It's
it.
not for the good guy.
Well,
You put yours in the bag.
The old one's in the back.
I mean, at the very least. Hey, we're still alive.
yeah, but see, if we're in prison for 3 days, he could make the deal, and Pip could already be on his way to get married in the other round.
We will figure that out because I've got some ideas.
Oh, man. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Thanks for
that
watching.
didn't work.
And it was.
Follow, subs. You guys rock.
Oh, we got a couple more follows.
Yeah.
Neat.
Thanks,
Thanks.
guys.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate
My
ya.
favorite is orcs make beautiful lovers.
You know what? I've actually been thinking a lot about how underappreciated orc artwork and poetry really is. I mean, because really, when you get down to something that's going to hit you at a very visceral level, I mean, really, who's going to convey that better than orcs? I appreciate you.
Oh, what is it like?
I appreciate
Innocent woman.
So, thanks for coming out. We're here every Sunday, even when we've got special wedding events to go to. So we
apparently,
still
yeah.
may,
Nothing
still may-
stops us.
Yeah.
Nothing stops the loaded jokers.
Except for
Hammer and
polio.
shield.
That'll stop us.
Speak for yourself, anti-vax kid.
Oh, I am vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated and circumcised. Wait, hold on.
Okay, when I was getting vaccinated, my mom was like, you know what? Double dose.
I had my circumcision vaccinated.
Oh my gosh.
Watch that be like standard procedure for like getting into the dungeon.
Nice.
Ha! There's nothing
No.
that you cut off.
Just let you know, Jack Ryder's
Hopefully
already
we'll see
clean
y'all
cut.
next week.
Ooh, are we doing anything?
I know. Wait, why are you Mr.
what are we
Love
doing?
now?
Rating Eli double tap.
We hosted.
Or yeah,
Who's Eli double?
End the stream.
one of the guys from Black Rifle Coffee.
Someone ends the
So, Zach.
Yes.
He's gonna do the thing.
You gotta finish the thought.
Kiki.